We're back at it again with some still hearts. Hello, this is rollxplay, roll dice play games. It's been, as of recording this, 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks since we last played. But we are back once again with a full house. Everyone is here. We're all here to play some D&D. D&D. That's 2 letters.
No, it's not.
What's an ampersand then? Is that a symbol?
A lot of people say D and the letter D, so, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me out, Leonie. Leonie, recap, please.
Okay, so the last time we played, we did a lot of propaganda. We essentially, upon conversing with the Empress of the Fire Giants, we decided, Ayo, we're going to take a sort of stealth approach. We're going to not directly challenge the houses, but more try and convince the masses that we are in fact correct and the houses suck. And as such, we thought of a plan to invade the printing houses, mostly controlled by the family Leviathan. And we were going to ask the workers, so, hey, do you want to print our story if we provide the energy for it? And we used Mobius to get the printing machines running, and we're with him as a energy source, able to print out newspapers and spread those across the city. So we were able to release what we wanted the public to know, and propaganda. However, with the days continuing on, and us even doing a little charity concert that brought us a fuck ton of money, there was no movement from the houses. They didn't do anything at all. No reaction, nothing. And none of them were spotted in the city either. Even the Empress said that she had a mole that she also hasn't been able to contact for a while. Also very suspicious. And then we were suspicious enough to reach out to one of the house members. I think one of the House of Leviathan members, if I'm not wrong. Yes. But they didn't respond. Or rather, the message didn't go through at all, which, as any good D&D player knows, has only 2 reasons. A, they're dead, or B, they're not on the same plane as you are. We then went to their house and found out that there was exactly one person there, the gardener, who hasn't seen the master of the house for a while. And there was no sign of them, except for a tiny bit of magic, or rather a left behind tiny bit of disintegration, something happening in one of the coaches, and which looked very similar to how the disintegration guns that the people got from Gilgamesh looked in the past. So we contacted Gilgamesh, and Fennel and Gilgamesh had a very interesting chat, during which Gilgamesh literally went, yeah, that wasn't me, but like, they could be in the dreamscape.
And that's pretty much where we last left off. So on that sort of cliffhanger that we may have to return to the dreamscape if the party wish to help out the houses, which seems unlikely. We return back to the moment. What are the sort of reactions after hearing this information? Does anyone have any pressing thoughts that they wish to share with the party? As I'm assuming, Fennel, you share every little detail that was from your conversation?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Including the sexual tension? Is that added in as well?
No. Fennel's oblivious to any sexual tension. Fennel's oblivious to any sexual tension in that interaction.
Okay. Right. Then, is there any immediate thoughts or plans as you hear this from Fennel? You are left here in the sort of main housing for a lot of the house members, as well as some of the higher echelon of the city. The streets are quite empty at the moment, so you're kind of left to yourselves. There are only gardeners and the odd workers passing through, but apart from that, it's pretty much a ghost town in this section of the city.
Do we want to get involved in this?
I mean,
we probably
we
should.
already are.
I know, but we know who is kind of, well, not responsible, but the main threat in the dream realm.
Well, we want to deal with him anyway at some point.
True, but probably shouldn't be going in blind.
Do we want to reach out to Cherry or Lily, ask them to look around, try and see what they can find?
I think that's a good idea. They're more familiar with the place than us anyway.
Yeah, there's
And
stuff we can do here in the city in the meantime.
We should probably
Should we-
also report the entire people missing to the Empress or somebody.
Yeah.
Yep. This actually might give her a good in to take over again.
Well, she said she doesn't want to, but
No, I know, but there was also
play somebody else.
complications. But part of it was also she couldn't dispose of the houses after putting them in. But now that they're gone, maybe she can do something else about it.
Question: is this area we're in that we checked mostly the Leviathan house members or most of the houses?
Think of it as like a rich section of the city where most of the people that would be able to afford housing here are probably part of at least some tier of these houses. There's no specific house in particular that holds a section here. It's pretty much pick and choose to your own will. Only because this is where the most expensive, most lavish houses are. They will gravitate towards these because they're the ones with the money. Everyone else is kind of given more residential spaces. And even though the city isn't that very sort of on the poor level, it's quite affluent. There's a lot of money that passes through. There's machinery and everything. But in comparison to everyone else, this is quite nice when you're comparing the two together.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the plan now?
I'd say split up. Some go meet with Cherry, some go meet with the Empress? Question mark.
Sure. Who's going where? Think when
Who
we'll
wants to go talk to the Empress?
Cherry.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind going to speak to Cherry. I'd like to avoid trying to get thrown into prison for the third time this week.
Understandable.
Alright, Mobius, you want to join me in talking to the Empress?
Of course.
All right. The two of you split to find different ways. The estate isn't too far away, but Cherry isn't either. Who would like to go first out of the two of the groups?
Ask.
You go. I feel
Right.
like yours is...
You find the exterior of the estate here, just on the outskirts of the more built-up and decadent area of the city. You have the sort of shadow of the inert power station, the arcane sort of factory at the top of the mountain. Only the western one was turned on, the eastern one is still off, and this one is in the shadow of the eastern side. As you walk up towards the large, impressive gates to the exterior, everything is of the size of giants, to stop giants from getting in. So for you, being a sort of average height humanoid, you do kind of look up and see, wow, it is impressive. The place is fairly abandoned, as always. It's overgrown, no care or anything really given to it. But as soon as you approach the gates, you can see one of the soldiers sees you again. Yes. Are you here to see the Empress?
If possible, yes.
Uh-huh. Then please wait here. And they'll head back. The same sort of situation as what you've been used to before. They seem to enter. They return backwards. Is there anything that you wish to discuss with Mobius before he returns?
Do we tell her everything? If we do, we have to include how we know where they are.
Is there no way to, I don't want to say play dumb, but we can share some stuff? I feel like it's important that she knows that they're gone, and that it's more likely that they're on another plane than that they're dead, considering the evidence. Maybe leave it to that. Who knows, maybe she has some needs of her own.
Alright, tell us some things, but not everything.
With that confirmation between the two of you, The guard returns back, accompanied by the Empress this time. And
Ooh, damn.
as she walks halfway down, she gestures with her hand towards the gate. Another soldier standing there opens it for you, and she kind of just begins to walk back into the estate for you to follow. After a bit of time, you catch up, and she just looks you up and down as you enter through, and now inside the safety of the estate. Welcome back. So, do you have news?
Yes.
Have any of your people in the last few days seen any movement from any house member whatsoever? Have any reported anything?
No, there's not been any movement at all since the announcement that you had made on a grand scale. I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
Yeah, we tried to contact some of them, just to try and push it into a more direct confrontation. And we even went to one of their houses, and there is no trace of them in any part of this plane. I think they've moved or been moved. There were some hints at foul play, but nothing 100% conclusive that would lead us to believe they've been taken by force. But it's a possibility.
Foul play? In what regard do you mean foul play?
There were traces of something similar to maybe teleportation magic, but of a well, the way we've encountered it was not peaceful. So, forced teleportation of a sort.
She gets pensive. Well, this is good, no? The houses are not here.
Yes, but it does raise the question where they are and what they're doing wherever they are.
Do you have any inkling of where they might be then?
There is a possibility that they might be in the dreamscape.
How is that possible?
Quick eye contact with Mobius. This is entering everything levels. Oh, fuck. We've decided to trust this lady, right? Did we? I want a nod from at least one person.
I mean, we can call her in.
Right?
Yes. Sure.
I mean, she's so far not done anything to make us not trust her. Aside from being royalty, which can't help that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, how do I explain this? A few months ago, during the revolt that happened at the garrison, the common folk were being armed by someone, and that someone gave them weapons that appeared to have a disintegration effect. However, we later discovered that those weapons did not in fact disintegrate people, it rather transported them or their parts to the dreamscape.
Is this a known threat? Is this something that is dangerous? I've not heard of many going into the dreamscape and coming out of it unchanged. Is this... Will they be able to return?
They should be. We've been there. A friend of ours was trapped there. We rescued him. But it is it's an interesting place.
Well, it sounds like it's an unruly one. And someone that has such power as to drag the houses into it must be very dangerous. Is this something we should really be focused on? Our people here are hurting. You have done well to calm them. I have read your papers you have been delivering out. But there is also still confusion. You originally stoked the flames. and thus the city is still without answers. They will not be satisfied with... They have simply disappeared. And to what? Fall into dreams? It sounds like a farce. And it sounds as though something that may be pointed towards an enemy, a person, someone to have done this to them. Anyone to speak up about this will be held accountable. It is not fair news, but it is the hand that's been dealt. A difficult situation to be in. There is two options here. To retrieve or to forget. To move on, simply not knowing that the houses were ever really here and that their influence was a tainted history on this city. Or to bring them back and to hope that they perhaps change their ways, knowing that we were their saviors. Are they too far gone? Is it worth the risk?
Our other two allies are currently speaking to someone who may be able to offer us more insight. Someone who's traveled the Dreamscape before many times. When we hear back from them, we might know more about the situation and know if it's even possible to rescue them from there, if that is what we decide to do.
Then please inform me. Go on, Alex.
I mean, I think we can definitely take advantage of the fact that they're gone, but we shouldn't forget it because we don't know what they're doing there. There is a possibility that it was voluntary and they're preparing something, but theorizing will also get us nowhere. I do believe we should focus on Alex Shear and gather information on the down low.
Without my spy, I am blind to any of their dealings. I think you're right. This is the best way forward. To maintain the status quo, to learn more. Yet we must be quick. But be careful not to overplay your hand. If you don't know what's the cause of all of this as to why this is happening now out of all times, then we must be safe. Well, I will see if I can get another audience with the Queen, with Thimra, and perhaps I can ask them to stay a bit longer until we have at least a solid idea of what is happening in this dreamscape. They are untrustworthy people, but at least they have the firepower to go up against anything that the houses may be planning. Well, thank you for coming, and she'll start sort of escorting you out unless there's anything else you wish to share.
I don't think we have anything else, do we?
Do we?
I mean, while on the way out, we can, in small talk, tell her about the plans that we're making with Tessa's help, like starting that little project we have. But that's what
because,
later.
like,
I feel like that's going to be...
Because I feel like she's seen power come back to one of the towers, right?
Oh, yeah, we
like
can tell her that.
Yeah, we can tell her about that. We're probably going to turn on the other one as well. Can't stop halfway, but so, yeah.
Well, do not worry. I will send my giants to do the second one, to show that there is at least another force here that is willing to help the city. We stand by what you're doing. I wish to show it. So hopefully we can get the second one operational. As of the denizens down below, I think I have a way of bringing them to the surface in some fashion.
I'm not certain that's what they want. We've not been able to spend a lot of time with them, but they seem to have established themselves down there. I think helping them improve what they've already made for themselves is smarter than changing their entire surroundings. At least for now.
Then we must look into that. Us giants, we won't be able to fit inside of those tight areas and alleyways. I would need to get together a team to do so.
You could send them our way. We can tell them about what we've already established, what we've already started. We'd appreciate any support.
Of course, you have my full support. Anything that you need, you can ask myself, the princes, or you can ask the fire giants themselves, the commanders and chiefs. They have all been informed of your partaking in this. Our resources are yours to use.
Thank you. We appreciate that a lot.
Of course. And she'll just open the door for you to leave. Meanwhile, we'll jump over to the others. Both Ven and Fennell, you head back towards the sort of detective agency. As you know that Cherry lives somewhat in the sewers and around that area. What do you do to call out to Cherry? Anything in particular?
Fish biscuits?
How many fish biscuits do you leave out?
5. Because they're quite small compared to Cherry.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
Oh, Lord. 14.
Not enough.
10 biscuits.
Roll another persuasion check.
For fuck's sake. 27.
You put 10 down. You look back. There's only 5 there.
Huh? Looks around. Did you accidentally push the biscuit somewhere?
No.
I swear I put 5.
Why would I be
down.
pushing the biscuits?
I don't know. Turn around slowly to the noise.
2 large headlight eyes just stare at you with these orange, bright colors coming from within.
Hello, Cherry.
Hi.
Have you been having a good time here? No trouble?
A little bit of trouble. Just a little. Don't worry.
For you or others?
Oh, for me.
Oh. You're not hurt, though?
No, they try.
Who exactly?
The woman with the sword as large as her body.
Do I know who Cherry's referring to?
You can roll a history check.
Fuck's sake. Ooh, not 20.
Okay. You remember seeing someone who had interest in Cherry and had a sword just as large as themselves. One of the Institute members.
I thought we talked to them about
Which
leaving
one you do?
you.
I swear to God, Vivian.
If she's giving you trouble, I will have another talk with her.
Nah, she
You shouldn't be
tries.
targeted.
She tries, but she cannot get me.
Is this like a friendly rivalry thing you got going on?
I don't think we're friends.
Okay. Listen. We were actually wondering if we could get your help with something.
Their head tilts sideways. Well,
Yes. A little scouting mission, if you will.
why?
Well, it's got to do with the dream realm, and you're pretty familiar with.
Just walks over to the biscuits that you've laid on the ground. Why is it always there?
See, I asked the same question, so.
I escaped the dream realm. You always want to go back. Why?
Okay, we
Well,
don't want to go back.
we don't want to.
Well, then
It's more
don't.
like that it keeps being an issue. Some of, if not most, of the house members disappeared, and we have a pretty good inkling that it was House Relendir that used the same weapons we saw at the factory. Teleport them, if it's willingly or not, we're not sure. But if they are scheming something, it's probably in there. And you know your way around it the best.
What's in it for me?
What would you like?
Something more than biscuits.
Are we still talking in the dessert area or something else?
No, I want something more now.
Well, name your price.
I want a slave.
No.
Why?
Why would you want a
Sure.
slave?
Well, the rest of you have slaves around you, no? Like little creatures.
You mean familiar?
Do I? I don't have any creatures around me.
Looks at the cape.
Not a slave.
We have companions and familiars, but not slaves.
Then why do some of you put chains on them then? And restrain them?
Who?
Who have we restrained? And
Not
then treated
you,
like a
but
slave?
the people up there.
Oh, other people might, sure. We don't like that. We're trying to largely stop it.
I think he's talking about. They're talking about people who walk their dogs.
Oh, maybe. I thought he was actually talking about the slave trade.
Do you mean people who have dogs on a leash, Cherry, or have you seen something else?
Why would I want a dog?
No, I'm talking about the people you're referring to.
Yes, they smile. They're happy about it.
Well, it's mostly to keep them safe, really, so they don't run off in front of a cart or into danger. Or if they're a bit unruly, to keep other dogs safe or other animals safe.
Well, I want a lion.
Um,
What's a lion?
yeah.
A big cat.
But you are a big cat.
Not as big as me, though.
Okay, so you want another cat as a friend?
Is friend the same thing as slave?
No.
No. But friends do favors for each other. And they stick around even when it's tough. And keep you
Friends
company.
are better.
Yeah. Because you know they're there willingly.
Well, I just want somewhere to call home in these sewers and to come back to and to say hello. Someone who
A
won't
friend, I
abandon me.
think. This sounds more like a friend.
Yeah. I think a friend is more what you need.
Then find me one of them.
first of all, I kind of thought we were friends already.
But you always
I
leave.
understand.
You always go. You disappear. Then you come back. Then you go again.
What do you want to stay with us all the time?
Maybe.
You're welcome to stay with us.
You're welcome to stay at the house. You know, Sienna does have the wyvern. Could befriend it. And it's always there. And if you do end up being bored, you can always go visit Frankie and Mark.
Roll a persuasion check. You have advantage.
Okay. 28.
Fine. I won't have a slave then. I'll just live in your home and eat all of your snacks. Drink from
That
your...
sounds good.
What is it called? Your toilet?
Don't, preferably the sink.
It is delicious though. It is very refreshing.
No, Cherry. Do you know what toilets are for?
No.
It-
What are they for?
For-
What have I been drinking out of? What is it?
It's where humanoids go to pee and poop. And that's what ends up in the sewers. You probably shouldn't have been drinking from that, buddy. Well, you know, most of the time it's clean. Most people flush after themselves, but probably not the cleanest.
We'll show you the tap, which
Yeah,
has clean water.
Why would you ruin perfectly good and tasty water? That is what sand is for. No, you don't drink sand, do you?
We
No.
don't go to the loo in sand.
Barbarians.
Well, that's what sinks are for. You drink water from there.
It is too high. The toilet is perfect height.
We'll make a smaller sink, I suppose.
Ah!
And that's how bidets were made. No, I'm kidding.
Well, what do you need scouting out then?
Well, if you can spot any of the house members or if there's something weird going on, like another bubble in the dream realm like before. Especially House Relendir. I know they're harder to spot with their magical outfits, but you seem to have not had any issues last time.
Well, that's because I was careful.
I mean, with seeing them.
But I was also hiding. Because you cannot be an intruder there. There's always eyes watching you. Ah, fine. I will go in. I'll see what I can find.
But stay safe. Don't push it.
Yeah.
We don't want you getting caught again.
Just gives a deep nod. Well, I will see you on the other side at some point.
Okay. Quick
At the
hug.
house?
I will contact you.
Can I give Cherry a quick hug before they go?
Sure.
Quick hug.
They become
safe.
pencil thin as you're hugging them.
Oh, you'll get used to it. It's what friends do.
Tiny arm just taps you on the shoulder. Pat, pat.
You'll let go. I'll see you sometime soon.
And just falls backwards and disappears. No longer those eyes shining, just complete darkness.
I really hope none of us forgot to flush the toilet.
Okay.
Well, let's head back with the others, see what they found out.
You reconvene back.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
can the two of us on our way back go by talents? If he's
Sure.
there?
Yeah. You head to
I'd like to go
his garage, his sort of workshop.
Yeah,
There's a fair bit of buzz outside, as a lot of people have brought
I
their
imagine.
sort of broken equipment and have been sort of like fixed now. Less of a crowd than it was last time since the power's been reinstated, but most of the charging points are still inert, so he's having to provide at least some sort of juice as word is spread out. And you see he's currently kind of got the shutter half open as he's got this almost like a drive-through access point that's been made. So people just walk up with whatever they have, and he just reaches out, plugs them in, pulls it out, closes the shutter, they walk on, so on and so forth. But as you approach, he sees you and just kind of closes, turns a little sign that says close back in 10 minutes. And everyone, oh, a massive sigh from the crowd as he just rushes around the back. Eventually, the door opens. Hey, everything okay?
Yes. We just had a quick chat with the Empress. The fire giants are going to be turning the other plant on themselves. However, I was wondering, since you've now were able to take a very close look at it, do you think there's a way we could, I don't know, make sure that if the houses try and do something like that again, try and turn everything off again, there's like a failsafe where the energy, instead of being gone completely, just gets redirected when they try to shut it off, or is something like that? Is that even possible?
Oh, that's already there.
Oh.
So that failsafe was turned off. So they wanted to have a complete, just dead city. It's all back on. It's all back to the way it was. So,
Okay.
from what I understand, it's all nominal at the moment. I get some messages here and there from the people that still work there. I kind of left them my contact, and they say it's okay. Everything's functioning, and they've still no sign of the houses. So, gods know when they return, but it doesn't really matter now. Power's coming back. But no, that's good. That's good news. Okay. Well, sounds like the city's going to be back to normal then.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Everything else okay though?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh, good.
Is Theo around?
He is.
Has he been?
Yeah, he's helping make some more of those battery packs. So he's
Very
around
good.
the back. Do you want me to go and get him for you?
No, I'll just say hi really quick.
Okay.
I'll be in and out. You won't notice me.
Sure.
Thanks for everything you're doing, by the way. You're helping the city. You're basically a hero. Welcome to the team.
Shit. As you walk off. You find Theo. You see him tinkering away, pulling parts away from different sort of plumbing pipes and porcelain elements that he's cracked and cut away, smoothing out the edges as he's now building all of these little control units, these little pads, these batteries, and sparks flying here and there. And at one point he kind of stops. Have we... Talion? And he turns around and sees you. Sienna! As he rushes over, throws his goggles to the ground, throws off his sort of gloves that he was wearing. Just reaches up, tries to give you a hug.
Hug immediately, yes. Put them up.
Are you okay?
Yes, all great. How are you feeling? You having a good time saving the city?
Sleepless nights. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. So it's been a few nights where I've been doing all-nighters, but everything's going well. We're doing a good for the city. So yeah, it's all going well. Funnily enough, who can say that in these times, you know? So
Yeah,
we're getting along. You look stronger. You look you've been increasing your weights. What is it you're benching now?
No,
You still in the
a lot.
hundreds?
No, maybe. No, that's not what it. So there has been some development, but I'll tell you when you've had more sleep. That feels like a conversation for when you had more sleep.
It's not. It's not about it's not about them, is it?
Sienna trying to think back if she's told any of her siblings. Like Antonia was there when she was told, so she knows. But does the I don't think I've told him. So, it involves them in a way, but like I said, this is a conversation for when you've had a good night rest and can sit down somewhere where there's not clutter.
Okay. Well, you know best, Sienna. You've always had good intuition, so I'll trust you on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some sleep. So, how about, I don't know, in a couple of days, few days, maybe we can have a talk and see what's on your mind?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay. It's not.
And
It's not
well,
to do
not
with
just
anything
not just the
problematic.
stuff I have on my mind, also the stuff you have on your mind.
Well, I didn't think it was gonna be a 1-for-1. I thought it was just gonna be, I listen, you talk sort of thing.
Uh-oh. No, that's not how this is gonna work anymore. No. We're being a very
Uh-oh.
healthy and normal family now, so that's not gonna be how it is.
Okay. What sort of demons could I have in my head,
Well, people who say that typically have some, so...
Sienna, we all have some.
See?
Well, it's... There's a reason why I'm tired. I'm going out at night. I'm trying to get my mind off of all of this.
You're not doing anything dangerous, though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm doing something, okay? But they accepted me. We're kind of... It's good fun. You'd enjoy it.
Wait, is a group, a club, who accepted you? Into what? Are you part of a gang?
Sienna, I'm not going to share my demons with you if you're not sharing your demons with me.
I mean, I was not going to do it out of consent for you. Now I want to do it out of consent for you. So...
Well, then you share yours with me, then.
Okay. Okay, my mother didn't die of an illness. She made a pact with our adoptive parents, and her heart beats within Amelia's chest. Now your turn. Are you part of a gang?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
She was dying, Amelia. And my mother was able to help. And they made a pact that they would keep me safe in exchange for her heart.
Oh, well. And how are you coping with that?
Well, the current situation is very distracting, which is very helpful. But I found out a few weeks ago. I've been mostly trying to think about it, and there's been a lot of other stuff. I met my father. Kinda.
Have you...
But it's also very complicated.
Wow. Sienna, have you spoken to anyone about this?
Well, yeah, obviously. My friends have been there for me, and especially Ven has been a very big help.
And how did you find out about your mom?
I asked the arrows. I asked them.
He takes a
Yeah,
seat.
that was nerve-wracking.
You're handling all of this very well.
Ah,
That's I don't even know what to say. I don't want to say sorry because I feel like that just sounds redundant at this point. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, I guess. That doesn't sound good.
it offered me some closure.
Yeah.
Finally got to know what my mom died for, found out it had a purpose.
Yeah, for sure. At least you got to, well, know who your parents are.
Mm.
At least you got to. You said you spoke to one of them as well?
Yes, he's kind of not dead, but kind of yes. It's a mess.
I thought our
However,
family
I
troubles
did
were
also.
rough.
Oh, it gets better. There's also a very nice person I met. We met in the desert. Who can let people inhabit him? So if you, I know we've never really talked about your parents, but if you ever want to reach out to them, I've now met someone that can reliably contact them. So just if you ever feel like doing that.
This is all very heavy.
I know. That's why I was thinking doing it.
No,
Later.
I take full responsibility for starting this off. No, but you need to say these things, Sienna. It's good that you're saying them, and yeah. I remember your mom. She was ever so bright and calm. And well, yeah, I'm glad there was, a reason, a purpose.
Yeah.
Oh. And he reaches up and gives you a hug. Again, I'm not going to say sorry, but yeah, I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, I'm in a gang.
Please tell me you're not robbing people or something. No. Oh god, are you doing drugs?
No, not that sort of gang. Swift drifters. They came by.
Okay.
They came by a couple of weeks ago. I've known them for a while, repairing and helping them out. Quite a bit of damage to some of their swift drifters. Some stuff that, you wouldn't take to a normal repair shop because they'd probably question it.
Yeah, they were having, trouble with other swift drifter gangs, right?
Yeah.
There's a sort of war happening between them. I've only heard bits and pieces.
Yeah. They've they seem to have settled things out now for the most part, and the thing that I'm kind of involved in is their races out in the fields beyond the city limits. There's some areas where races happen in the mountains as well, through the valleys and down below. It's good fun, but a lot of the time they need someone to help repairs and power these things, since no power. So
yeah.
and they're really nice people as well, so I've been able to talk to them and get to know them. It's been fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure I love the idea of you being involved in high-speed races on flying vehicles, but I mean, there's fail-safes and stuff, right? If you crash, you just explode.
No, not really.
Can I? Okay, I don't want to be like the paranoid sister or something, but can I come to one of these and watch and just make sure you don't die?
Yeah, sure. If you want to, I'd love to have you there. There's not going to be one in the next day or two. the last one ended in a bit of a sort of draw, but it was quite controversial, so everyone's a bit pissed off. So
Okay.
it's going to be a few days until the next one.
Okay. All right. All right.
But I'll bring you around and I'll show you what it's all about if you want.
Sure.
Cool. Well, that's exciting. Yeah. It'll be nice. It's been a while since we've actually gone out and, had some brother-sister time. Just the two of us.
It has.
Don't really get to
Also,
see the
I have
others.
100% forgotten to invite Antonia to the thing we talked about. Did you remember to talk to Mercy? I also forgot, so it's fine. But I also think there's like a war happening that Trustful is involved in, so I'm not sure she'd have time anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. I should still check in with her, probably.
We should probably reach out to all of them, really.
Yeah.
I've not seen him in a long time. Maybe we could invite him to the Swifter thing.
Can you imagine Mercy at something like that?
That's what make it fun.
Okay.
She can bring her partner with her, and I don't know if they have like kids or anything yet. Do they have kids?
I don't know.
That's bad if we don't know.
It is, isn't it? We could be uncle and aunt, and we wouldn't even know.
I'd be terrible. You'd be great.
I feel like I'd be great, yeah.
Yeah. That we can both agree on. Kids scare me. I
But you could be the fun uncle that gets all the cool toys.
No. Children are frightening. They're the same size as me. I don't want to deal with that.
I'm sure you'd do fine as an uncle.
I'll just give them a load of toys to deal with, and
Yeah.
they can do their thing. I could see you being a mom. Sienna, has that ever crossed your mind?
I mean, yes. But on the other hand, my life is insanely dangerous, so not at the moment, and not in any... no.
But who's going to cross you, Sienna?
Oh, there's been so many people.
And how many of them have won against you?
Well, there was that one lady that could disintegrate people with, like, her eyes. She's still around.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she kind of left the fight.
Okay, maybe not her.
Okay.
Let's scrape that one off.
Well, okay, yeah. There's the guy, the people experimenting on Isomar, and any child of mine would be an Isomar.
No. You're...
I don't know.
Okay, well, you'll be very good at it either way. Whether it's now, whether it's later, I don't know. Do whatever you want. But I could see you, that motherly figure. You already look after me and everyone else. It only makes sense. Only if you want to, of course. But I think it'll give me good practice as being an uncle. So I'm struggling already.
Well, we'll write Mercy a letter. We can both sign it. And then we'll find out if she has children or not.
That's going to be a very awkward question to ask.
Well, no, we're not going to outright ask. And by the way, do you have children? We're just going to, be like, is there any updates that we might have missed? We're very sorry.
Okay, well, we'll try that.
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay, well, I gotta get back to doing whatever the
Yeah,
fuck this
to
is.
saving the city,
Why?
one battery at a time.
Why did Talon invest in so much plumbing? I don't quite get it.
Well, it is a very good invention.
But it's just so everything. You just
Yeah,
porcelain everything.
it's quite a lot. But he seems to be redirecting his attention again.
Good.
Also, maybe keep an eye on him a bit. Like, I think he struggled for a bit with making like the right calls and not slipping into a certain mindset again. If you could, I know that Samara is already keeping an eye on him, and but yeah.
You got it.
Okay, just be a friend to him.
Hmm.
I think that's all that's needed.
He's been good to me. I'll be good to him. All right.
All right, yeah. So we'll try and do that sibling dinner thing or something, and you'll invite to Sifters Racing. Am I allowed to bring my friends, or are we just doing siblings? Siblings only. Okay.
They might.
Okay.
They might.
Because I think Danelle would love Swifter Racing. He'd participate 100%.
Well, they are always asking for new competitors, so.
How about to the first one we do just us, but then if I don't think it's horribly utterly dangerous, then I can invite him for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later then, Sienna.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Goes back outside to Mobius, apologizes for letting them wait for half an hour.
It's fine. I'm sure he chatted with Talon.
Mm-hmm. Talon's just like, so that matrix of yours. How does it work?
Well, actually, recently found out it's made out of like 3 different cores, all kind of made in one.
Right.
I'm still not entirely sure how that's possible, or what was the probability of success.
Okay. Well, from what I understand, these crystals, they're almost unbreakable unless they're overused. So to be able to shatter one is to use it beyond its limits. And to reform them back together, typically you'd see some, at least, binding between the two. But from what I've seen in yours, I see no seams. It seems seamless. So whoever did this in one go, props to them. Because that seems impossible.
Goes through 50 different micro expressions. Yeah. It's a little funny, actually. I wasn't really aware of how different it was until I met so many different people, and it almost seems like the first thing people notice.
Well, it does stand out. It's glowing, so...
True.
But yeah, I think meeting new people is always good. They give you a new perspective, and some things you don't think are unique to them. So, if I were you, I'd be happy to have something like that, because it's clearly something that's very special.
I mean, to be fair, I am. I've been able to do some pretty interesting stuff. I'm not entirely sure a regular Warforged could do. I mean, I've been running that printing shop like a full work day for the last 3 days, so
I was wondering how they're able to churn out all of those fucking newspapers.
you're looking at the generator.
Wow. That much power, eh? You could probably power the entire city with that thing then. Wow. Well, any other secrets that you have? Because that's pretty impressive.
Do I have any other secrets that I can share without incriminating myself? I mean, in the sense of like Oleana stuff, because like I don't want everyone to know my mom is a war criminal. Well, you know, with the way it's going now, I'm sure a lot uncovered them along the way.
Well, I'm doing exactly the same now. I guess it doesn't matter how old you are, you end up finding something new about yourself all the time.
True.
Well, Mobius, you're in a good crowd. These people they're good people. Some of them a bit abrasive, but for the most part, they're all genuine.
I agree.
Okay. Kind of gives a little eye to you, knowing that you're probably not wanting to share more. All right. I got to head back to the... my 10 minutes is up. They're going to get angry otherwise.
Of course. Good luck with everything. If you need any help, well, you know where I am.
Well, if I need a spare battery, I know where to go.
You got it.
He'll head off. Eventually, Sienna returns, and the group of you head back to see the others. Where do you reunite? Where do you meet up? Do you go to the detective agency, or do you head back to your own home?
I'm assuming back to our own home.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit more private than the detective agency.
Yeah, because you have employees working at the detective agency, so if you want somewhere just for yourselves, that's the place to go. So you head back to your own home. The streets are still busy because people are walking around and just trying to get by on their day-to-day. All the delays that have been built up over the time has caused a bit of a congestion in a lot of the spaces in the city. But the more residential areas are a bit more open. It's just the thoroughfare roads and the main sort of commercial areas, they're all heaving. So getting to one point of the city to the next takes probably double the time than it would normally do. But you arrive home. Eventually, the other half arrives as well, and you're reunited once more.
So, how did things go on your end?
Very well. The Empress approves of all the moves we've made and is very happy with our continued working together. And, well, she agrees it's concerning that there's no trace of them, and we've told her some about the dreamscape. Yeah, she agrees we should focus on it, at least find out what's happening.
Oh.
And the fire giants are going to turn on the second factory, so all power should be restored soon.
Okay, that's good. Good news. Cherry did agree to scout out the dream realm for us. Do you think we should still contact Lily? I feel like if something does happen, it would be good for her to try to bail Cherry out or just keep an eye out.
Yeah, definitely worth the attempt. Worth the question.
So, how do we exactly go about that? I know we can do ascending, but not sure if
We
it
can
would
try.
work.
The last time I tried to reach out to her, she just responded to me in my dreams. We could go to sleep.
I guess we could. Well, we can try sending first, and if it doesn't work, just have a nap.
Yeah.
I suppose. Could use one after all the running around today. Can we try the sending orb?
Sure. You attempt to use the sending orb. You cannot reach out to Lily. She's perhaps
Okay.
in the dreamscape or elsewhere.
Understood. Well, a quick 15-minute nap it is, I suppose.
We should all try. Well, Mobius doesn't sleep. All three of us should try going to sleep and seeing if one of us can reach.
How does this even work?
Oh, no, not a
We're
question.
not really sure, to be honest.
Is it dangerous? Are you gonna be alright? I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye out, obviously, but are there any signs? Is there something I should look out for?
I mean, if we start like twitching.
You've seen us sleep already, haven't you?
Well, yes, but were you trying to contact someone in your sleep then?
Oh, honestly, fair point.
Fair point. I have no idea what I look like if I was to try and contact someone in my sleep.
But generally, it's not been dangerous for us to just sleep. Most of the time, the dreamscape has been dangerous to us. It was because of those unstable portals caused by events. So
Yeah.
let's not assume that's going to happen again. It's very unlikely that's going to happen again.
See, I feel like you've jinxed us now, Sienna.
Yeah.
Well,
Should I sleep further away from you guys, just in case?
Honestly, I would
fireball
prefer if you
range.
stayed close to me. But I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm fine. We'll probably not
Yeah.
even reach her. We'll probably just wake up.
If we don't wake up in like 30 minutes or so, maybe start shaking us awake.
Yeah.
okay, well, I suppose you better get comfortable.
Pillow
Can we just do a cuddle pile on the couch? Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Pull down all the pillows in the blanket.
So who is having this power nap? Who's
I guess
All
the
three
three
of
of
us?
us while Mobius is keeping watch.
okay? All three of you pile up around the main lounge area, just trying to doze off. Even though it's about middle of the day at this point, you still have been walking around all day, so to fall asleep is fairly easy. But I would like each of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Bro, me every night, man.
Oh, no, can't save. It's different.
8
18, 18,
twinsies.
18. Nice. The three of you do find sleep. As your eyes close, you have that moment where everything around you is quite surreal. You feel as though you are sleeping, but you still hear the surrounding area. You still hear Mobius walking around and kind of going about the house at their own leisure. It's the sort of transitional period between the two states that you are currently in, this sort of flow of mind. As you're reaching in towards the dream, you call out to Lily. You call out. Your voice seems to echo in, but nothing comes back. It's almost like falling into a dark pit and disappearing.
Any hint of the covering?
Roll a perception check.
And the rest of us also roll.
A 0 is hilarious every time I see it. Just never expect a 0 to appear on screen.
Big ol' goose egg.
Oh.
Can
Yeah,
the
go
rest
on.
of us see the camera?
If you want to.
Yeah. 17.
Hey!
It is. 10.
Okay.
Pretty good for me.
You stare into the pit of darkness that's here, And it feels as though you are sort of sinking down into it. As you can see, the light above from where the room that you've kind of fallen asleep from is becoming less and less visual. The sort of lines of light that travel from that window above just create this sort of little spotlight around you, and everything around is dark. And for Fennel, this is almost reminiscent to a deep dark ocean, to where you can just see the faint trails of like bubbles or undulating movement within the space around you, as though there is something tangible there, but you're free falling and a slow descent. You look around and there's no eyes, there's nothing. It's just pitch black. Do you continue to enter this dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Can the three of you roll another Constitution saving throw, please?
15. Oh boy.
Okay. As you descend lower and lower into the water, what you didn't realize before is that above you, you've entered the same space, but you've come through 3 different windows. So you're seeing 3 different perspectives where the light shines down. 2 of the lights begin to flicker. Meanwhile, one, which is stationed on Fennel, stays quite strong. Both Ren and Sienna, as you are descending downwards, the water, as the light flickers away, becomes colder, as the brightness of this light disappears and flashes. It's cold and then warm again, and cold and then warm. And as this sort of flashing of the cold water, this air, hits you, I need the 2 of you to roll intelligence saving throws for me.
Thank fuck I upped my intelligence before this.
Okay.
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 All right.
It's not bad.
What the
As-
fuck is happening?
As the lights flicker in and out like a strobe light above you, at moments you don't see what looks like the Calorac, but you can see extensions that resemble the sort of serpentine appendages that would be on the sort of eye stalks that would appear everywhere. This stalks have no eyes on them. Perhaps they are closed. But the presence of these alone are frigid. They are icy cold. And it is that which is causing the waters around you to be frozen, to the point that you almost have to kind of fight back. And you can feel the cold almost grip you as you're fighting back. For Fennel, you don't notice anything, but you see your 2 allies almost struggling in the waters, even if they don't quite realize it's happening.
Can
What do
I
you guys
reach
do?
any of them?
Do you wish to?
Yeah. Let's
Who do you reach out
try
to?
and reach. Who's closest?
They're both within arm's distance, but you can only choose one.
It's fine. Go, Ben. It's fine. I know you want to.
Yeah, I guess Fennel will go.
Okay. You grab onto their hand as your hand extends out from your own light, which you are falling down through. You reach into theirs and you can feel the cold twist that's there, and it's almost seizing your hand up and almost causing it to freeze completely as your fingers almost numb as you hold on to them as they are also descending. What do you do?
Okay. Is the cold spreading?
The cold doesn't seem to be hitting you in this light.
Okay. So if I pull Ven towards me under the light,
Possibly.
Can I do that?
Possibly so.
All right, I'll try that.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Oh, 8.
Okay. Frozen is certainly the word to use here. The ice cold water that surrounds them almost feels like they are becoming more rigid and frozen themselves, to the point that they are almost like a steel beam falling in the water and you're trying to drag it towards you, and it's just constantly going in a downward motion. For both Ven and Sienna, the two of you can almost feel this happening, but as you can see Fennel beginning to reach and grab, you feel the sort of slow movements as you struggle to shift your head, and even the faintest of movements, your fingers as well, cannot really be gained as you continue to plummet downwards.
Can I attempt to activate Radiance Unleashed? So, make myself glow
Sure.
with warmth and heat, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it. Wait, I don't think it actually produces heat.
It doesn't produce heat, it just shines.
No, it's just light.
Yeah.
But light helps too. So, can I?
Yeah, you can do. You activate your wings, but even they, as they emerge from your back, almost hold into this almost statuesque position. One half unfurled and the other one extended outwards, but they have no movement to them as they are also almost in this stunned feeling that you are currently in. You continue to fall. The light shines around you, but has no effect against whatever this is that's going on. What's going through your guys' heads at the moment?
Ven's a bit panicked and is trying his best to resist the rigidness and the cold. Trying to maybe summon a firebolt if he can in his hand to see if it will stop the freezing, but just slight panic that is increasing the more and more he's unable to move.
As the descent continues and you're trying to muster up this energy in your hand, you feel the flames begin to spark to life, and you can feel the warmth in your fingers, and the fingers almost return with a bit more sort of movement to them. But very quickly, in the sort of dimness of the light, it just extinguishes and that coldness takes over, and your fingers become rigid again. As well as this sort of mounting pressure is taking place, you can feel the sort of anxieties that you are having almost echo out into the waters around you. What sort of words would be going on in Ven's head?
Words?
Yeah.
I don't. I can say emotions, but I don't know words. Probably. Why can't I move? Wanting to be free. Oh, it's cold. Not so much scared of the dark, but just the cold and being unable to move. The worry for Fennel and Sienna.
The rest of you hear these words not come from Ven, but from the waters surrounding you. Fennel, you don't hear them in this sort of light that shines down. You are oblivious to the sounds, but Sienna, you can hear the words from Ven, the sort of anxiety, the worry, the trying to come up with a new method to get out of this predicament. What's going in your head? What words are coming in yours?
Probably as soon as she notices Ven's panic, slight panic, just going, I'll be fine. Finna can still move. Just, finding reassurances. But also, since it seems like, we didn't really notice, but since the dream is very weird, like just a mess of what's going on. How does this affect certain things? Is the cataract okay? What's happening?
All
Sort
of
of just
these
a mess.
words begin to populate themselves into the waters and echo out. For now, can you roll a perception check?
Seven.
Okay. You feel a ripple of movement in the waters, but you do not know what it's from. But from knowing what it's like being in large bodies of water, when a creature of abundant size goes past, there is a almost gravity, a pressure that is exerted and is pressed up against as they swim past, pushing the waters off to its side and creating this vacuum. You feel that sort of pull and push as though something has just gone past in an area that you've not seen. But you can still see that your allies are struggling.
I'd probably, have a quick look around, see if I can see anything, just from feeling the pressure change in the water. But otherwise, I want to try and help my allies.
Roll a survival check then.
Sure.
As you're looking around for this presence.
6.
It's gone down 876.
Them counting down to something.
What are we counting
good.
down to?
Ta-da!
Your head's just in a spin, and you're unsure of the direction, what this was, how big it could have been. You're just more worried about the things in your current vicinity and the things that you can see outside of the things.
Do
that
I
you
notice
can't.
him looking around?
You can
Apparently
see
it's
him
been too
beginning
long.
to look, yeah.
I mean, peaceful outcome with get us technically 60 feet light. But I'm not sure if that's going to work in this situation.
Doesn't give enough
Let me shake his
to
head.
see whatever's out there, if that's what you're
Okay,
asking.
that's fun. It's fun. Very fun.
Right, I'm gonna try and pull Ven again
Okay.
toward me.
Another athletics check, please.
Yeah, just make another attempt at this. 8.
Hey, it's going back up. It's going back up.
You struck. Can you roll another Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah.
As you are now pressing yourself, for now, into
14.
the space. Now your
That's
light
going
begins to flicker as well, as you can feel the rigidity beginning to take place around you as you continue the descent. Mobius, as you're going about the house, what does Mobius get up to whilst these three are dreaming? It takes a while for them to like doze off and fall asleep. So are you doing the dishes or?
Yeah, he doesn't like want to be a creeper, just like standing above them while they're trying to sleep. So, he would probably, if they're sleeping on the lower level, kind of go upstairs, tidy up a little, try to keep the noise down to a minimum.
Okay.
Like, go down the stairs, like, check around the corner every couple of minutes or so to see if they're asleep.
Sure. Can you roll a perception or investigation check?
Yes, sir. Wait. Well, I'm not gonna risk it.
You can't be for real.
I am.
That one. Okay. You look back down. There's some mumbling coming from both Ven and Sienna that you can't quite hear. The voices that we heard around them, that was their sort of monologues and their thoughts were almost murmured out of their mouths. But Mobius, you kind of, okay, they're fine. And you head back upstairs, unable to hear the perhaps dangers that they are currently in. So you head back in, doing your own thing. Going back down into this dreamscape. Who's next? Who wants to try something?
I mean, frick it. Can I try to do a lightning bolt completely upwards, but alter it so it's fire? Does lightning create heat? Technically, would be more heat from a lightning, right?
Lightning can cause things to go on fire, but it isn't fire itself. It's
But
just the
does
way
it
that the
create
mechanics
heat?
work. It will create temporary heat. It won't be
Because lightning bolt does set things
yeah
on fire. I
flammable
think.
objects that are set on fire.
Yeah.
This is water, so it just
Can I
conducts
set
through.
myself on? No, I'm kidding.
Lightning bolt.
As he's doing, can he try to shift into a fire genasi of some kind or a fire giant?
You can attempt
Do
to
they
if that's
have,
what you
like,
want to do.
heated body? Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of their warm,
Sure.
fiery body.
Can you roll a charisma
characteristics.
check?
Mm-hmm.
As you are being essentially restrained in these moments, as the cold is ticking over, to see if you can will
I'm
yourself.
gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Cough, cough.
What is with our dice today? I swear to God.
21.
Hey, nice.
Your body begins to morph and shift as you continue this sort of descent downwards. It begins to grow, and elements of your skin begin to crack as you begin to turn into which one? A fire ganassi or a fire giant?
Are fire giants the one that kind of have natural heat?
They do, yeah.
Emitting from
Both
them?
do, to be fair, but if you're going for a larger scale and you want something more prominent,
Yeah,
then a
this
giant
fire
would be.
giant. Yeah.
Okay. It'll take a while because in this rigidity that you're in currently, the form does take a bit of pushing and attempts to get into full creation. So you are in the midst of it. Whilst Ven is doing that, how about the rest of you? You're all in the same
And I will let
situation
go
now.
of Van when he notices they're changing their form and turn to Sienna. Or I'll let Van. I'll let Leonie say whether Sienna's going to do something, but just as an immediate reaction.
Sure.
Oh,
Head turns over.
Sienna's gonna actively think, try and get that in the monologue. Have we tried waking up yet? Shall we try? Sienna's gonna try and wake up.
Okay.
Can she?
This will
Can
be
she
a
force
wisdom
herself
saving
awake?
throw, please.
So we can.
We just wanted to laugh.
Oh, 17?
Not enough, unfortunately. You failed the first con save, so you are in a harder difficulty to try and get out. You try and will yourself up. The light sort of flashes for a moment. You begin to hover upwards, stopping your descent where the others are sort of currently falling. But then as soon as you sort of try and push that influence, the light flickers and you begin to fall once more.
Okay. Wait. Now I remember it. The paladin thing, does it give me +3? I think it does.
It'll give you whatever your charisma is.
Charisma, yes. So technically that's a 20.
A 20 is what you need.
17.
The light shines down from above, and you can see the perspective that you are currently in. The eyelids are slowly trying to wake themselves up, but essentially the spirit is not connected to the body. So you need to return backwards if you wish to be back into your own self. To put it in layman's terms. The rest of your compatriots are still descending downwards, but you have full autonomy now, Sienna.
Full autonomy to also go down, technically.
Yeah,
to try and grab
you
them.
could, yeah. As long as you maintain your
quick
light.
look around. Very intense look around.
A survival, perception, or investigation. One of the three.
Survival, perception, or was that all crap?
What the fuck are they
11.
11. You feel that same pressure. Something moves through, but you have no indication of where it is or where it came from. But you now feel as though you are a beacon of light, that this presence is getting more and more closer.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down and try and grab Ven Then Sven to come. Well, it's currently transforming into fire giant. Can I get beneath them and push up?
As long as you maintain in your light, you will be okay.
Ah,
But
okay,
if you
okay,
reach
okay.
into theirs,
I see.
you're on 3 individual spotlights.
Great. Then I'm gonna stay in my light,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna get back down towards them, so we're not too far from each other. And I'm just gonna offer my assistance verbally. Just be like, okay, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
You can try
It's gonna be
and
fine.
reach out and grab someone. You've seen Fennel do it. It just means that when you reach out into a space where it is flashing, it will be harder for you. But it's up to you.
Oh, you said that both of us were within reach of Fennel, so Fennel was in the middle, so I can't reach.
I'm picturing
Fennel
like a
then.
sort of like 3. So you're in a
Oh,
sort
like
of
a triangle.
Triangle.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna try and drag Ben into both of ours, I guess.
Okay, so you're pulling Ven. Remember, Fennel is strobing as well. He's in the same boat as Ven.
Yeah, but Ben is already frozen. Fennel still has 1 failed save.
You got it. Then roll an athletics check, please.
What is this? What is this? That gets a D4. 18?
18 is enough. You reach over towards Ven, who is currently struggling in this light. You reach over, you grab him, pull him. His light completely disappears as you now pull him into yours. Now there are only 2 lights remaining, as that one just completely dims and closes up above. You have Fennel next to you that is strobing, but Ven, you now complete your transformation and become the fire giant that you were envisioning. The heat radiates, and you can see the sort of air around you, the sort of whatever force this is that keeps you aloft and creates this feeling of being in the water. You do feel the heat begin to generate and surround the 2 of you. It does begin to burn over towards Fennel, but he is still sort of in this pull downwards.
Can we both try to reach out to him then?
We'll say that Sienna did it already, so it'll be you now if you wish to.
Sure, with my -1.
Mm-hmm. You can make an athletics check.
You can do this.
Okay. Gulp. 15?
15 is enough. 15 is what you needed. With a DC 15, and if you failed again, it would have been a DC 20, and then going up to a 25. Luckily enough, you're in a bright light. You reach over towards Fennel, who has turned his attention towards Sienna to begin with, so it makes it easier to drag him over. You pick him up in this giant form and drag him over to you. As you drag him over, that light disappears as well, and you have 1 light remaining. You have a while until you get back up, since you've been descending for a fair bit now. And as you stare upwards, you can just see the very faintest and small window of Sienna's POV, as she is still drifting off in this sort of trying to wake up.
Girl, are we all gonna wake up in Sienna's body?
Maybe. Well,
I think it's the time we swim up, because this is so out of our depth, quite literally. Swimming up.
Okay.
Fucking
I would like the
torpedoing
three of you to roll acrobatics checks to see how well you can get upwards.
Fuck.
For fuck's sake.
I don't know if I should reroll.
Is that a 30?
Okay,
What?
fuck off.
Bye,
There it
guys.
is.
He just leaves us.
It's like a fish.
I mean, it is the ocean. It makes all the sense. Well,
Yeah.
it's like an ocean.
Sorry, I forgot I could breathe.
Fennel, you begin to shoot upwards. Do you wish to stay together, or are you going to be going as soon as the first person has the ability to?
No, I want to stick close to everyone
Okay.
rather than separate. But
If you do so, you will be
Help
with
out.
your sort of worst role, pretty much, because you are
Yeah.
going to be staying behind.
but I'm not going to leave either of them behind. So
Got it.
yeah, I will slow down to keep up with them
Mhm.
and maybe just spend the extra time looking around again, see if I can see that presence I felt earlier.
Mm-hmm. Roll a another survival check.
9.
Okay. You can't see anything, but you hear almost like a tremor in the water. The only way I can describe it is what would be hissing, but in the water. This sort of sound coming from straight below. And as you stare downwards with the light that beams, you see the darkness continue to push up and get closer, as though it's consuming the light as it's traveling upwards. Within the dark void, there is something shifting and moving that you just can't quite see. And this bubble that is drifting upwards is as wide as the eye can see. And all that's coming up is this dark void, as it looks like it's coming for you. I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative checks now.
What do you mean?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, sure, this.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
18.
Um,
Nice.
Alex, if you could roll as well.
Oh!
What do you mean?
What did you just say to me? What did you
Can
just say
it
to me?
follow us? Can it follow us outside?
I'm rolling fucking initiative as well.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Mobius is doing the dishes and it comes out the sink.
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Oh,
This is supposed to be a free country.
Not in my world.
Turns out Mobius has been dreaming the whole time.
yeah.
I dream a dream. Okay, so we have initiatives 26, 23, 18, and 16. Very nice. So that is for now. Then the 23, a natural 20 actually from Sienna.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
18 is Van. And 16 is Mobius. Very good. Who would like to roll a d20 for me?
I don't wanna.
Wait, I just rolled a 20. Let me.
Yeah, go for it. You just roll another nat 20 anyway, so.
No, I rolled a 5.
All right.
Thank you, Leonie. You do great work for this country. Thank you.
Right.
We're so cooked, Chad.
Chad, we just wanted to take a nap.
Fennel, seeing this, you're the first to act. You have about 120 feet until you reach the top. But knowing that this is a sort of space you need to swim in, you will be able to get there with ease. Meanwhile, the others will have half movement as they do not have a swimming speed.
Yep. I don't think there's anything I've got that's gonna... I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud. No, there's no point to that. It's so dark. Whoever's looking at us can see exactly what's going on.
Oh no, where could have they gone?
I'm gonna
Smoke bomb. What?
It can probably swallow the whole fog cloud. No, fine. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion instead.
Okay.
Beneath the party, just to make it look like it's what's above us.
Okay.
But like no people.
Like a window. Oh, so you're just going to create this almost like camouflage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You create it. It appears below you. You assume that it's going to work, or at least you hope it's going to slow it down.
Yeah, or confuse it, or buy us some time.
Okay. What else do you do on your turn?
I want to get this net out that I've had in my bag since I made the character.
Okay.
And just be ready with the net.
Okay. How big is the net? I don't know.
It doesn't say. I can't imagine it's huge.
No.
I think it's 20 by 20 in most cases. Either 10 by 10 or 20.
Maybe
by
a 20-foot
20 in most
radius.
cases.
20-foot
I
radius.
think it's square.
Okay. Yeah, fireball size.
which would be more like a 10-foot. Yes, that probably sounds more realistic, like a 20-foot diameter
Yeah.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll hold that at the ready, in the hopes that. Well, I don't know. I don't really know. I plan on holding it to throw at something that comes towards us.
Do you swim
is
up
what
or
I
do you
wanna do.
stay as the last one?
I'm swimming up. I'm staying level with whoever's at the back of the pack.
Okay. The tube that you are currently in is quite thin. Like this beam of light is quite thin. Sienna, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Remember, you have a +3 from your thing.
Yeah, I am remembering it now. I also have the thing from Zach that I keep forgetting. I'm using the thing from Zach I keep forgetting, which allows me to re-roll the save. Fuck! Okay, so that's an 11.
The will to stay awake is fading as you can just see Sienna's vision begins to start to close again. And at some point, if those eyelids shut, you are going to be stuck here in whatever this is. The eyes just keep drifting away, and yeah, something to bear in mind, but the light is still solid. Nothing's changed there so far. So Fennel, you make yourself the back of the pack, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you'll be moving as fast as the next person in your line will be going, which is probably not too quick. Perfect. Sienna, it's your turn.
I feel like this is my best bet. I'm gonna activate my Channel Divinity Divine Projection, meaning everybody gets a little shoulder Sienna. And you guys get my blind sight, so all of you have. No, wait, I get blind sight within your. Which one is it?
I think
keep
you
forgetting.
can
What's
see.
the wording? So I essentially my blind sight widens by your guys' range, so that's nice. And you guys can use my stats once per turn if you want to. So that's fun. So if you need to make a strength thing.
I think Lynn has 120.
No. My blind sight, but from your place.
Yeah.
So
Sienna
I
can see
get
around you.
a wider radius.
Okay.
So I guess I can see it. Yay. But maybe I don't want to see it. Have we considered that? Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's all I do.
And swim.
And swim.
In regards to position that you're in, are you going to be middle or front? Since Fenella's staying back.
Front.
Okay, what's your speed?
Slow. You said it's half, right?
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So Sienna moves up 15 feet. Sienna, you are now 105 feet away from the exit. That's your turn. We move on to Ven.
Yep. Grab Fennel, swim up to Sienna with the 15 feet, grab her. Can I do Dimension Door, but used untapped Origin to instead of one, say 2 creatures to take with me, and teleport however fucking many feet up to get to the light and get the fuck out of here?
Can you roll a Arcana check to see if you can judge the distance? Because you're probably going to have to end up going a bit shorter rather than further.
Well, 120, right?
Yeah.
So
you probably want to go 105 or something, and then go the rest of the distance. Because teleporting into something that you're not sure about might be a bit problematic. So
I'll right at.
Right the cusp.
Yeah, I mean, I can specify where we end up, but I will roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, you're fine. You grab the others, and the sort of limits, constraints of the spell are broken as this new energy sort of floods from you, and everyone gets in and teleports upwards to the just beyond the precipice of this sort of waning eyesight of Sienna. That was your movement to move up. That was your action to cast a spell. Anything else you wish to do as you're on the edge of this exit?
Good fucking question. I'm assuming I couldn't teleport into this thing, like with Misty Step or anything. It would have to be me moving.
It'd probably have to be you going through physically, yeah, because it's like a window to the point that you don't think you could go past it. It's like a two-dimensional space that you need to literally go between. So teleporting through doesn't really work.
Just in case, I'm gonna activate Tasha's otherworldly guys on me because it's a bonus action.
Okay. So now that is active. Anything else? Is that it?
Yeah, I'll pick the upper planes, so that makes me immune to being charmed.
Mm-hmm.
I get flying speed of 40 feet, +2 to AC. All my weapon attacks are considered magical.
Yeah.
And I can attack twice.
Okay. Very good. Mobius, can you roll another perception or investigation check?
Yes. Please, nice.
This is ridiculous.
It's the same shit.
That's that one again.
Yeah.
Where was it? Oh, it is. So,
There. Thanks,
Oh.
Max. Thanks for scrolling up and looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it
thank
again.
you, thank you. I really, this is exactly what I wanted to relive, like, yeah.
You. What's the Mobius up to? What did he do on their turn?
Well, let's make it worse. It's already bad. Let's make it worse. He kind of, because he's kind of like, paranoid about being upstairs, not on the same level as them.
Mhm.
So he would come down at some point, but again, doesn't just wanna stand over them. So because they're in the like lounge area, right? There's windows.
Mhm.
He would probably like go out to the garden, do some gardening, just like look into the room from time to time.
Okay. As you go out with your like sun hat on a nice warm day, with your gloves and shears in hand, ready to trim the bushes and cut any weeds out, you miss the part where, in Sienna's eye, 3 of your allies are trying to swim out of it, as though they are in the depths of their iris, trying to swim further and further out. That was your turn, Mobius. It
That's
is now
crazy.
the darkness. It continues to move upwards. For now, can you roll a deception check?
I'm good at those.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
30.
With a 30, you watch as the darkness stops just at the limits of the illusion that you've left. It looked like it could have gone further. This thing looks like it could have gone up 100 feet within a matter of seconds. Just through the sort of stop and halt that it has as it reaches the window that you've created through your illusion. And is anyone looking down?
Yeah, Fennell's looking
No.
down.
Okay.
Why?
Fennell, you...
Because I've got that net ready.
You look down, and the illusion you couldn't have made too far, but you are now 100 feet away from it now. This thing probably would have been within 30 feet of you if it went up with its full speed. And good thing it didn't either, because from the darkness, you see what the hissing sound originated from. These large, almost eel-like bodies beginning to rise upwards as though they were clumped together and almost in this mismatched form, tangled and bound. You see them just reaching outwards. 2, 3, 10, 15, all of them beginning to move like they are a mass of rubber bands that have now been unwound. And as they begin to look towards this window that you've created, you can see tongues spraying out from it, like a snake, as these almost senses are reaching out into the area. Their eyes are human-like. The scales are shiny, and they are of green colors going down into the dark void below. The reason I said eels is because they are more thinner, not as wide as a snake. Their faces are thin, but they are reptilian and snake-like in most patterns and shape and form. Yet they are underwater. They hiss, but in unison they all look up as they have sensed you within the tremors of the water. All of them look up, again with these human eyes, but they are monstrous in design. But you all step out, as this was enough for the diversion, and you jump in to the window. As you jump through the window, those of you that escape this space find yourselves in your own body, waking up as though it was a dream, a nightmare, perhaps. Mobius, you hear them awake. The rest of you smell freshly cut grass outside, just wafting in through the window. And that's where we're going to have a break. And we're going to have a quick break. We're going to come back to this in 5 minutes or so. So grab a drink, have your wee-wees, and we'll be back soon.
Sorry, chat. Sorry for the bad rolls.
And welcome back. So the party have just entered the dreamscape and has found themselves against some strange situations, and you all awake from it, back in your home, not having found what you wanted to. But you may have learned something whilst you've been there. So, what's the current things that are going on?
Still slightly shaken. I mean, at least Ven is. Water and the such, so they're just taking a moment to gather themselves, kind of one hand on their chest.
Waving Mobius.
Mobius kind of like waves back, kind of goes back to the like inside quickly.
In the maid's outfit, dusting
Yeah.
the nooks and crevices.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Nope.
No.
Found something. Some kind of snake or something.
Oh my! Are you hurt? Are you alright?
Yeah, managed to get away before it reached us, thankfully. Actually, Max, did I recognize it? Is it like a creature of the deep of any kind that I might have seen or recognized? No. Okay,
No,
fine.
this is some monstrosity.
Yeah, no idea what that was.
Where were we even in the dreamscape? It was very odd. It wasn't like the times we were there before.
Well,
We should check on Cherry to see if we can call upon them or if they are fine too.
She said she'd reach out to us when she got back.
What if she got pulled down too?
Well, can we reach out to her if she's in the dreamscape?
Can Ven try generally calling out to Cherry, sending if that doesn't work? Any sort of means of communication?
You try everything you can that isn't revolved around dreams, and none of it works. Dreams is its own can of worms. It's not like another plane of existence. This is bordering something else. This is a more spiritual plane rather than something that's accessible via person. You've been able to go in there only through special means in the past, and through specific gateways that have allowed you to go into this sort of more mind spirit space. So getting there with other things is nigh on impossible.
Frederick was very involved in the dream stuff, right, DM? He was there doing the...
He was affiliated with the Rolandiers.
Yeah. Is Melody around now that the second generator is
Yeah,
on
Melody's
and people have more
available.
batteries? We'll call out for her.
She'll arrive.
We can't reach out to Lily or anyone else who we know has knowledge around this place. There was one person who did. And we have been, well, you and I have been able to delve into some of the memories of him without the orbs. Do you think if we try, could pry into whatever he knew?
We could attempt to, but I'm not sure that it will be the answers you're looking for. He was affiliated with them, but he wasn't a part of it. He wasn't the problem itself.
If he saw something, maybe, but
Perhaps, but that'll take some time to look through. It's the man's entire lifetime that we're going to be scouring to find one crumb of evidence. I have another idea, though, that might help.
go on.
There was a revelation made not too long ago. Perhaps we could ask someone who is actually from that space, or at least has ties to Siren directly. Thorn's friend, Shiloh, seemed to have a connection. Quite a personal one, in fact.
But was he able to use it?
His
I don't
memories
think
were
he knew
cleared,
much about it.
but they can be investigated again. It is all locked behind a doorway.
Mm.
We have the keys to unlock it.
Should we contact Kula as well? He seems to have known Lily quite well. If anything, they seem like family. You should probably know.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
he might know where she is. Or the guild. She was in contact with them as well. Maybe they've heard of her.
Should we split up in tasks then again? Some of us go speak to Shiloh and the other go try to contact Kulu and the guild.
Well, we don't really need to leave now that we have the crystal. Might as well do that immediately.
Sending. Very emergent sending. We need to also find a way to hijack that thing so it doesn't say that we're sending from the fucking Sunday Shack every time we use it.
We're not! Wait, does it say that?
Yep.
Max?
Yep.
The thing the kid gifted us, does that say...
It's built into the programming. You use the sending stone to try and contact Kulu. Nothing. Doesn't reach.
Anyone else from the guild who might know where he is? What happened?
Wait! I'm starting to think it's a fucking crystal! Has anyone been trying to... Wait, Gilgamesh! We reached Gilgamesh. Okay.
Yes, we did. Is it time we also ask him for help at this point?
No. Not quite.
No, he just said he was up for revenge. He didn't really suggest he knew how to do anything.
Well, he was also involved with the whole factory, so maybe he does know more than he lets on.
Yeah,
Well, he just...
maybe he does.
Didn't he just buy stuff or sell stuff to them? He wasn't really involved with it.
He was
He
in
just
the
was just a-
factory when we were there.
Yeah,
He was
once.
testing the stuff.
Yeah.
Presumably more times. I'm just saying he might know more. It doesn't hurt.
Let's try and contact the guild. And if we also don't reach anyone there,
Going through the whole book
The
of people we know.
The concept of working with Gilgamesh because we cannot reach anyone else. Like,
It's so funny.
Force proximity,
He's
bro.
the only
What
one who
the
picks
fuck
up,
is
okay?
this?
Who are you contacting at the guild?
Guildmaster Lee, I suppose.
Okay. You send a sending to Guildmaster Lee. Again, the way that we're using this orb is that it's just a direct communication. It does connect, and you have this sort of feed-through line. Hello?
Hello, Guildmaster. It's us.
All
We
right.
can't reach Lily.
Yes, nor can we.
No. Okay, beautiful. Neither can we reach. What was his name? Kulu. And we're very concerned about what's going on in Dream. There might be things happening.
You as well?
Yes.
Where are you?
At our house, at home.
All right. None of you fall asleep. I'll be there shortly.
You should have told us that half an hour ago.
Insomnia arc, let's go.
oh,
Get the Red Bull. Let's get the Red Bull out.
Yeah. You spend some time waiting. Eventually, teleportation comes through, and you see Guildmaster Lee outside of your door. He skips the pleasantries and just sort of walks in. He looks around just to see everyone. Good. None of you are asleep. Excellent. I've let out a nationwide alarm message to all of the leaders of these areas, and well, once you go to sleep, you can't wake up. So please,
Right.
avoid that.
Just a second. Quick sending to Thordain that he should go to the printing press and get that out to the people of Alexia. Because we haven't heard of it, the rest of Alexia haven't. So, I get Thordain to do that.
Spam calls to everyone we know. Also,
Yeah,
like,
essentially.
do not fucking fall asleep.
It's like live news.
at this point.
Who are you contacting?
Grandmaster Lee.
God,
Anything else you want to say to
it's
the people?
like not fighting anymore. Like, don't sleep.
I mean, Samara, Talon, the Empress.
Mhm.
The guards I know personally.
You reach out to the
Guards.
Empress, no reaction.
Fuck! Too late. Cool.
The Institute?
You reach out to
Who do we
else?
know at the Institute?
Well,
Well,
not
well,
the Institute, but like, well, the Reserve. We also should
The Reserve-
probably have
okay.
Isabella and.
But I feel like the reserve. No, if Lee says that he's reached out to the nation, then he probably refers to Kozaria, I imagine. So we should assume that everybody Kozaria based probably knows.
Just in case.
Okay, yeah.
We should probably hear out everything that Grandmaster Lee has to say before we just start spending half an hour.
Okay.
Just put in a group chat, guys. Add in everyone.
Well, no. How about we tell Thordain to do that,
Hmm,
and he does.
Yeah.
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 sure.
Invite him over, give him the sending orb.
As all of this is
Essentially.
going on, the Guildmaster will go over the last few events that have taken place. I have received word from my creator that something was happening, something beyond that we weren't quite privy of. I thought it was a little coincidental with everything that was happening with the soothsaying Nimbus and, well, other problems around the world, that I kind of left it on the back burner. Foolish me, I should have accepted it and listened. Turns out that something's happening in the dreamscape. We're unsure as to what specifically. There are many problems that could be causing this, but there is a mass panic. Those that fall asleep will never wake up again. We have attempted to wake them up, but nothing has worked. Some people who are in the dreamscape are unreachable and cannot speak to them. The last we know is that Kulu had gone in alongside Lily as for some personal grievances, but apart from that, that's all we know. I've reached out to other members, other previous council members of previous allies, now neutral. All of them as well have seen the same. The last 12 hours, everyone who falls asleep cannot wake up again. Yeah, we don't know why, but we're trying to find it as soon as we can. But you've said you've experienced this as well?
Yeah, we kind of fell asleep.
Yes, we were
Just
trying to contact
minutes ago.
Eddie. We were able to wake up by luck.
Barely.
Well,
So-
There was something chasing us. A creature.
I mean, it should be said we did this on purpose. Like, we were trying to get into the dreamscape, because all the house leaders are gone.
And not asleep. They've disappeared.
Okay. Well, it's very concerning, all of this happening at once.
We also couldn't spot the Karalak at all while we were there.
Well, that's
Which
even
is-
worse.
Very worrying.
Right. We have no feasible means of getting into the dreamscape. So we must try and find another way if we were to do something. What did you see when you were in there? You said that you saw a monster. What was it?
Yes.
An eel, snake-like creature, humongous.
It wasn't the Kalarak, you sure?
No eyes.
Oh, very well. Well, though, the two experts on dreams that I tend to deal with are gone and missing. We're left on the back foot, and I worry for everyone who needs sleep. That means we're on a ticking clock. We can only outlast them for as long as we can until exhaustion kicks in and we start losing some of our own members one by one. I hope you are rested, at least well, because I don't think you'll be falling asleep for any amount of time soon. Well, time is of the essence. I'm still reaching out to see who is left, who is still awake in this world. So I at least know that I can count on you. But please reach out to your allies, see who else you can reach to, and we need to devise a plan to do something. This is against the clock, after all. Thank you for reaching out. And he'll teleport back.
Okay.
Okay. This has gone out of hand quite quickly. Do you think somebody pressed the panic? This all just seems too convenient all at once. The power outage, the placement of Zeftel, and now this.
Maybe they needed the energy for something else. But the dreamscape is not connected to ours, right? So they shouldn't be able to do that. But then again, the factory was connected to our plane as well as theirs.
They had a direct feed between the two now.
I think we need to go to those factories again and have a look, because now I'm paranoid.
Did we ever fucking decipher that tablet I got from there or not?
It was kind of handed over towards Thodane, and he was looking into it. It just had
think it was
general
actually
information for
blue.
how it worked.
Well, we want to go talk to Shadow anyway, so let's head over to
Yeah.
Thodane's.
Can we? Should we probably also tell Gil not to fucking fall asleep? Because honestly, he might actually be helpful, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure.
Fine.
I'm sure he can figure himself out. He'll be fine.
Fucking tell him!
No, this is a positive for us. If we warn him about something that's actually a threat to him, then he owes us one. Okay, that's a good thing.
Yep. Warn him.
Yeah, but
You don't
moment
have to be the one to
start
do
trading
it.
favors with Gil. No, I'm gonna do it. The moment you start trading favors with Gil, it doesn't really stop.
But before we technically started, we didn't start a fight with
I
him,
think
which
we have
already.
bigger problems right now.
Fine. Let's go. I'll tell him as we go.
Common enemy.
I'm an enemy. Oh, should we have told the guildmaster about Siren?
We'll let him know later.
Got to.
Okay.
How do we keep Alex Shear awake as well? Like,
Newspaper.
of course.
Time to
And also,
write a lot of comics.
can Melody do the voiceover thing again? That would be more direct than a newspaper. Now that we know the houses aren't there to, be mad at us again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Citywide
Find the
PSA,
window
don't
too.
fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Just every 5 minutes. No sleep.
Okay.
Public PSA announcement. Do not sleep.
Whoever's doing that, please roll a persuasion check at advantage.
But also, how do we phrase it in a way that doesn't cause citywide panic?
Don't
I don't
sleep.
think there's
I don't think there is a way.
to do it.
Okay.
In fact, I think panic might help because it raises adrenaline.
Yeah, no
if you're
sleep,
awake
if panic,
longer.
no sleep.
Yeah. Just like any fucking catastrophe announcement, fucking do your
Right.
best not to fall asleep. Persuasion check.
Yes, at advantage.
With advantage.
Okay. 26.
Okay.
Nice.
The announcement is made citywide, and as you return back down and heading towards the detective agency, you can hear on occasion some people are kind of walking out of their homes with the same problem, trying to wake up their friends, their family, whoever it may have been, and panic ensues. It's hard to avoid. Some of the guards try to calm things down, but that's almost not helping the situation because they are ill-informed as well. So they are kind of just fighting against what they know and what they can understand, and that is defending the peace and maintaining a bit of order here. So they do their best to do so. Meanwhile, you head to the detective agency. Fennel, you message Gilgamesh?
Yeah, it's short, it's brief. It's
Mhm.
oh, by the way, apparently if you go to sleep, you don't wake up. You might want to avoid doing that for a bit.
Right. Okay. Don't fall asleep. Got it. So that's why some of them aren't waking up. Makes sense. What the fuck have you got yourself in for? That's the extent of his message. Do you say anything else?
No, that's
Shouldn't we? I mean, he knows about Siren now.
yeah, he does. It's like I don't know. Could be related to Siren, but still working it out.
Right. Okay. That slimy bastard. Well, if you need anything, I'm just a call away.
Do you have an easy way into the dreamscape?
Nah. I don't have dreams, I just have nightmares.
I think that's the same place.
Is it? Don't feel the same.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll let you know.
Alright. Message sent. You head to the detective agency. You find Thodane, Thorn, Shiloh, the three of them there, trying to deal with some of their recruits, helping out where they can. You see Kivli
Sienna
arrive
immediately
as well.
pulls Thorn into a hug
You
and
alright?
doesn't let go of her for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, well, what's going on?
We're going to say a lot of stuff in a few seconds, and I want you to mentally prepare for it, and it's all going to be alright.
If you want, you can have a nap first.
No! That is not even
No.
remotely funny!
Oh, come on. It's the kind of joke Thorn would make.
That was pretty funny, to be honest, as
There you
Thodane
go.
looks up. It was pretty funny.
You're not in a situation yet, so you don't get to judge.
Well, I heard the fucking announcement you made.
Yeah, don't go to sleep doesn't cover everything.
No, but I can see how, if you're inside, you kind of get it. So what's going on? Why can't we sleep? It's him, isn't it? As you see Thorn look at you.
Maybe. We don't know. Well, we went to sleep. We tried to contact Lily. And it was like we were falling into a deep abyss, and there was something beneath us. Something. What did you describe it as, Fennell? Eels, snakes?
An eel snake monstrosity is huge creature.
It sounds like what you described. What you described your friend looking like.
Yeah, it does. Oh, shit. Then what do we do? How do we get in there then?
Well, I don't think we should rush into it. We should take the time we have still awake to plan and see if anyone else has any information about this.
We've reached out to the guilds.
They seem to have been warning everyone already.
Oh, well,
Okay.
then what are we going to learn? What do we try and find that's... If we can't sleep, we're going to do worse and worse. We need to go to sleep at some point, even a little bit of shut-eye. I think we have to act quickly, no? If we don't act quickly, then we're going to be worse off.
Well, I didn't say we wait a day or two, just maybe an hour or two, just to plan something, not dive straight in. We were almost fully frozen and couldn't wake up just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
I think we need all the help we can get with this.
Sleep, right? That seems to be our biggest problem. What if we try and find something that stops us from falling asleep? Or at least stops people from falling asleep?
Yeah, that would help.
Work, but it's a temporary solution.
It buys us more
Exhaustion's gonna
time.
catch up eventually. Yeah.
Maybe Talon
I
has
don't-
something to stimulate our minds to stop us from going to sleep. He's got shit like that he uses constantly, so... If
Could
he's not
try,
already,
yes.
if he's not already asleep, I guess.
Should we try reaching out to Zeftel for help?
Can try
I know
to.
the Empress was going to reach out to them, but I couldn't reach her, so...
Oh, is she not here then either?
Not sure.
I couldn't reach her.
Okay. Well, if we need to contact everyone, I'll need to go through the Rolodex and reach out to all possible allies that we have. This is a bit of a problem. But this isn't just affecting us, right? It's affecting everyone.
The entire world, as far as we know.
So hopefully this puts a stop on the war, and maybe we can reach out to other people there as well. But then again, maybe they're the most exhausted. Oh, fuck.
I hope one party doesn't notice before the other. It could lead to massive losses on either side. It could lead to massacres.
We can't really think like that at the moment. We need to just do what we can. Okay, well, I'll start reaching out to people, and I'll see who's available. I'll see if the reserve's okay, and maybe reach further afield as well.
Okay. So are we all contacting allies? Do we want to go back to the factory, see if we can find anything or no? I feel like they would have scraped everything so far, though. At this point, it's been months.
We still don't know why they turned them off, and there might still be a deeper reason.
I was thinking the Dream Factory, but...
I mean, actually, maybe there's remnants of the portal still left. There was a portal between ours and the Dreamscape there.
What if we could fix it?
You could show it to
That'd be all
Talon.
right.
I don't think he was ever down there.
Could try. Try to fix
And
it.
Mobius also hasn't seen it.
It could be a stable way of getting in and out. Better than trying to swim up a narrow light path.
If we are going to do that, we'll need... Well, I can talk to Talon about it. I'll discuss with Talon. You see Thordain heads out, leaving only Shiloh and Thorn in the room. Shiloh sits down alongside Thorn, just kind of looking at each other. They whisper amongst themselves, just keeping hushed tones.
Shiloh?
Yeah.
I know that this is going to be a big ask, but I don't think we really have a choice, either of us, but would you allow Melody and me to go through your memories? Ones that might be connected to him? It could give us an inside look into how this works. I know that you've already been through so much and people digging through your mind, but
He looks towards Thorn for reassurance. She doesn't seem to show much sympathy. She kind of shows a bit of hesitance. Yeah, if you think it's going to help, of course. I don't mind it.
thank you.
Okay.
If at
well,
any point you want me to stop, I will. Just let me know.
Just make sure you find what you're looking for. I can handle the pain, just find it.
Well, let's hope it doesn't get to that point.
You begin this sort of ritual. Okay. Can you roll a charisma check, please?
Yes. 21.
With your 21, alongside Melody, the rest of you, what are you up to as Ven's going through this process?
I'd like
Unless
to... Go ahead,
Huh?
Emily.
Okay. Unless Mobius has other plans, since we haven't actually, well, I was in there when we reactivated it, but Mobius hasn't been inside the factories that were generating the energy for the city. And can we try and find out, like, what was happening with the energy while, like, were they still producing energy while they were shut off, or
Sure.
and was it going somewhere else, or did they just shut it off and then nothing was happening? Can we?
From the
I
research
don't know.
that the two of you can make, you can both roll Arcana checks at advantage, both of you.
Okay.
Okay. With your combined efforts as you research into the leftovers of the sort of laboratory / dream teleportation gate that was there in the factory.
Oh, no, sorry. We're leaving that one to Talon.
Okay.
I mean, the factories powering the city
Yes.
during the period where they were shut off.
What happened in between?
Yeah.
Okay. You going to these sort of factories, finding sort of the records and talking to people that were there, you gather that both of them were shut off simultaneously by both of the Rillandia main members, Wysoma and Davinta. It caused a surge that all of the people participating in the care of these factories were very concerned about, since they were unsure as to what would happen if you were to turn off both of them at the same time. That surge of power doesn't just sort of dissipate, it expels. But no one understood where it sort of expelled to. As well, on recounts from the sort of two perspectives from both of those factories, they had both mentioned that Wysoma and Davinta were very solemn, very quiet as they made this order. They said no words to any of the staff members there, They just gestured, and they carried out a singular mission. Any questions were met with a finger, and they were quickly ushered away as their say is final. From the recounts, they both seemed to be sleepwalking.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them were awake, as both sides depict a leader with their eyes closed and seemingly moving as though they knew the room inside and out without the need to look or use their eyes. Now, knowing that there was elements of something happening with the dreams, perhaps they were both induced into some sort of coma or sleep, and this was forced by someone else, puppeteering themselves. Now, where the excess of energy went, there is no sort of blueprint for that side of things. It'll be deep into the heart of the city, but as to where, we're unsure. It's not explored territory.
Have we tried to, like... I mean, this is energy we're talking about, so obviously there's no path we could follow, but... Like, especially with how Mobius has a connection to machines and machinery and energy, could he try and guesstimate where it went?
Could try to. Alex, was there something you wanted to say?
I was gonna ask, because I remember when we went to the academy, there was like a source of power magic there as well.
Yeah.
So, like, is there any chance that these two things are connected?
Investigating that area as well, and looking towards the sort of exhaust area where this energy seems to expel into the air, any leftovers that aren't used up for machinery or gathered into other battery systems and chargers, etc. This hole just constantly burns. But speaking with people at the academy, they do mention that there was a singularity that happened one day. When the power went off, typically it would just burn out, but it seemed to have a backfire. It seemed to almost reverse in itself and come back in. And they described, rather than a blue flame, it was this green, almost white fire that had almost sucked inwards. You're unsure as to what that means, but perhaps it means that something that relates to this discharge is further down below. Perhaps where this tunnel down leads to. But with it on and active currently, it is now a burning pit. So to try and go into it will be very difficult. You need to find some sort of underground space that hasn't previously been found to where the origin may be. But you know there's nothing above ground.
So there might be something downstairs. downstairs. That connects to the dreamscape, potentially.
One of the things that you also know is that you have several layers to this city. And there is a point where there is the lowest section of those sort of housing areas. Now, nothing is really known about them. But if someone were to be planning something, they would need the space. They would need an area that's already been hollowed out and potentially has cannon fodder and people to work it if they are going to be. So you kind of put one and one together. The sewers have already been looked at, investigated. You found nothing else there. The only other place where there is an underground settlement is in the sort of underlayers of the city. So that would be the next sort of space to look for. But you have that in mind. Meanwhile, then, you will begin this sort of dissecting of memories. Wait. I will translate.
No. I was saying wait, as in like wait, those people in the underground had marks that were like purple and...
Yeah. It was purple.
Just purple?
Yeah.
And we
purple.
know that technically the combination of those blue and red liquids from the
Makes
factories
purple.
was purple, and it might have went downstream to them, and they might be... Maybe they're immune.
Maybe. We'll find out when we go investigate for the for the potential portal.
With the delving into Shiloh's mind, your roll was a 21.
Yes.
Alongside Melody, you focus onto the point in particular where this sort of piece was plucked to begin with. And unfortunately, you're brought to the attention of Frederick's face once more, as he was the one that had almost taken this veneer away and shown Shiloh what it truly was, who he was. Seeing him once again makes your skin crawl, but you dive into the past that Shiloh doesn't currently understand or know. You go back to a point so far, in fact, that all you can see is this color, a single color that surrounds your entire vision as you're looking through his eyes. And the eyes themselves are quite blurred. They're quite watered. Hard to see the sort of definition and if there is any contours to this room, because from your perspective, all of it is in a beige light that shines all around you in this 360-degree view. And as you are in this sort of form looking around, you can see a body, your own body, Shiloh's body, a baby. You see small arms, small legs, with a torso that matches, just still. No crying, no whimpering, no movement, just still. Sat on this very cold stone-like tablet. Then there are eyes. These sunspots, like black points in the beige colors that just shift and move throughout. They have an almost independent movement. They don't seem to have a sort of cohesion until eventually these swirling black masses just focus onto one point in particular, and you feel a comfort as eyes stare at you. There are no visible features, just these black spots in a sea of beige color. But it is inviting, and it is paternal, a feeling that is love and adoration. One that you can feel is a almost enforced marker. Can you roll an Arcana check, please?
What the hell? Second baby vision. 29.
Okay. This isn't natural, and that could be said straight away. It's fabricated to the point that this feels as though it is from the mind of some wicked entity come to life. There is no love here. Everything is manufactured, including the baby. Everything has been purposefully made with a singular goal in mind. And the eyes that stare down are ones that are more harsh, more cruel. The veneer of love that was there disappears, and you see someone that is tactical, someone that is analytical, someone that wants something and does not care of how they get it. Dream of my dream. A small family has been deeply impacted by the death of their premature son. You have been made to be their replacement. While they revel in the loss of their son, you will be their new light. But always remember, they are not your family. But you must act as they are your life. They must not learn of who you really are, my son. Learn from this world. Care for it as if it was yours. You are now one of its denizens. Learn of their behaviors. Train with their brightest. Seek out the gifted of this world and bring them to me. Make alliances, and I will break them apart to find that spark. Thousands of years, no favorable results. Do not disappoint me. Failures are not acceptable, even if they share my own face. You feel the child elevate into the air, and they are dragged through space, through the perception that you can see. Lines of other stone tablets placed in different areas, as you see a varying degree of other children, other newborns, of different races, of different backgrounds, but all with a similar sort of complexion. Eyes, mouth, ears. If the race cannot have them, another is given, and some similarity between all of them is there. At one point, you can even see the spark of one of them coming into existence, as though they are just dreamt up and appear. This is the dreamscape, an area of it devoid of anything that you've seen before. As this baby hovers and hovers away, you feel the presence of some energy growing and growing. And you see what looks like a doorway. A doorway that is lined with silver along the edges. On the forward face of the door, you see it's mainly made out of wood, but there is an emblem at the front, and it is a half moon. The door opens, a creak, and the baby is brought in to a new space. Can you roll a perception check, please?
Yeah, sure. 18.
Okay. Around this doorway, you can see this gathering of machinery that you've seen elsewhere before. The door itself is hooked up to machines that are hidden within this sort of glow of beige light. There are people here, but you can't really see them. Your eyes are still blurred, as though you've just come out of the womb. But the machines whir, they activate, the doorway opens, and this is their way in and out of the dreamscape, it seems. As the door opens, a child is dropped at the base of a tree, as you can hear the footsteps of people walking past. As they reach over, they see the child. They worry, they scream. They look around to see if anyone is here, but no one is here. A baby left here in the woods for them to pick up. A family that is grieving, and one that you will replace the son that they have lost. The doorway that you have come through, you see it now turn to mist and just disappear as though it's cloud. They seem to have a way to teleport to a specific spot with a doorway that you've seen depicted with silver and wood. What else would you like to try and find through Shiloh's memories? This is the first because you are diving in
Okay. That's so great and so normal. Any other instances of this paternal figure maybe having influence over them, saying anything along those lines?
Throughout pockets, you feel that spike of investigation that you're looking for. And throughout his entire life, you feel the sort of impulse, the push towards one area or the other. Whenever sort of a thought of autonomy would come to his mind and there would be someone that they would see as a potential, he'd try and shy away, but then this sort of impulse would kick in and he would move towards one in particular, being a very young looking Thorn that you see he's almost pushed towards to make friends with, and the sort of wicked intention that's there. You can feel the strings of a puppeteer holding tightly and having great interest into what happens in this relationship. This is someone who has a direct connection with a lot of these people. Whoever has been created by this entity, they have full control over, it seems.
Does it ever in his life seem like he comes across somebody who also might be a puppet or another doorway? Like, have they ever interacted? Like, has he ever interacted with another doorway or anything of that kind?
The only time that he would have seen it is when he had lured Thorn towards where Siren was waiting for. And as he watched on, a faint apparition of a doorway would appear as they walk through and disappear.
It seems to be Siren that's controlling the doorways.
Seems to be. Or at least he has direct communication with the people that are creating it, who could very well still be the same sort of creations that he's made, that all have some control through him.
Any other times has he seen anyone else who seems to have been a puppet? Like that he could sense as being? No? Okay.
No.
Any ideas on what I could ask? I don't think.
I mean, you could check for what the most recent of those ideations, of those pushes was, because if it's been, like, he claims that he doesn't feel them anymore, but, like, while you're in there, please make sure.
Can I see if he's had any of these impulses ever since he met up with us?
Roll another
Okay.
Arcana check.
Why do they need to roll for that?
29 again.
No? Very nice.
A couple of impulses have happened whilst he's interacted with you as a group.
Fuck.
You see a couple of the spikes.
Has he given in to them all?
You see it's almost as though he had no recollection of them happening.
Fuck.
As though the memory is not there, but a blank space.
My god, bro is a walking camera. Okay. And was it generally towards Thorn, or has it been towards anyone else?
Towards Thorn. Only towards Thorn. It only ever is.
Yay, that's so fun. Can I see any of what he has done during those spikes? Or is it more just like push to get closer to her?
The spikes are, he takes over completely.
Oh,
that's why there's no memory
no,
there.
that's so creepy. Leave my baby alone. Just leave my baby alone. Leave her alone. Stay away from her.
Kill him.
Yeah.
That's I'm kind of scared to look more. Has he seen like the physical body of Siren at any point after he had learned Thorn to him since then, or was there no memories?
No. For him, he is none the wiser. Although you do find a conversation that he has had with Thorn where he mentions being worried that perhaps someone may still be looking through his own eyes. So it's been brought up, but nothing was
Okay,
dealt.
so it's not like he's hiding it.
Nope.
Gotcha.
But he is none the wiser that's happening. Although he did mention, he did say it.
Yeah. Well, he said it to fucking Thorn and not us.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he'll pry into anything else, especially not the private conversations they've had.
Mm-hmm.
Is there just like a pattern every time the spike has happened? Can I see which time period? Like, was it before an important event? Was there something that was brought up? Was it like during night where these spikes show up? Or is it just like fucking random? Like no pattern to it.
There's no significance to why they would have happened when they did. And there is no time where it's longer than, say, 5 or 10 minutes. Perhaps it was just enough for them to see what they wanted to see.
I don't like that. Okay. Okay, he's gonna move away from exit the memories of Shiloh.
Can you roll a d20, please?
Okay. Steam.
Okay. You exit the memories. You see Shiloh kind of pull back. He just shakes it off. I never quite like that. No,
No
I'm
pain?
not alright. But it's fine.
Van pulls him aside for a second. You're compromised.
I don't think I fucking know.
Why haven't you told me? Or any of us, other than Thorn?
Because it's Thorn that matters. It's her decision.
Yeah, except it's affecting every single one of us. And not just us, the entire world right now.
He only
I'm
had
sorry,
eyes for
Charlotte.
her. I didn't know that he'd be fucked up enough to go for everyone else as well. It was her choice.
Okay.
I gave her the option.
Look, I'm not blaming you. But
You
you're out of
fucking
the
are.
equation.
I know I was born a fucking monster, Ven. I fucking know it, okay? That guy's been in my fucking head. And I don't know if my feelings for Thorn are his or mine. I have to fucking live with that. At this point, I wish I could fucking die. But I can't.
Van's gonna tightly grip his shoulder. Don't ever say that.
If it gets rid of him, I'll do whatever the fuck it takes.
Shallow. I was made to be a weapon, but that doesn't mean that's all I am. That doesn't mean that's all you are. He might have created you, but you have a choice. And that might not be being by her side or fighting alongside her, but maybe stepping away. He does see through your eyes, but you're not him. Don't let him win that battle. Don't let him break you. That's what he wants.
He's already fucking
Because if you
won. He's already fucking done it. Then I'm a broken man walking. I can't fucking sleep most nights because I'm worried about what I'll see.
I know how you feel.
I have this fucking feeling in my heart that I have no idea what is going on at any time, and it's all just a dream. But it's fucking nice sometimes, and I feel like I deserve some nice. And maybe somehow it's me putting through with the guilt. I don't know. But I also think I could do some good to get rid of the fucking guy. I'm the only one here that's in his fucking head. He can get into mine. I'm sure I can get into his.
Are you sure?
I fucking
Could be
feel
dangerous.
what he feels. I think how he fucking thinks. Thorn has at least changed me. People who I've met have changed me. I'm not him. But we're cut from the same cloth.
Well, then let's use that. Your connection to him. Use it against him.
Yeah.
He peers into your mind, we peer into his. Technically, you are his weakness, as much as you are an advantage. Apologies for the phrasing. But Charlie, if you can peer into his mind, even if just a fraction, then it could give us an advantage. It could help us deal with him. Get rid of him. Then you won't have to worry about who's in your head anymore. I promise.
I know. I just want this nightmare to be over.
Will be. But let's not take the dark way out. I've been there and it's not good. And it's not worth it. Don't break her heart.
I just want to feel it.
We'll get through it. Take a breather.
He walks off and starts pacing around.
Ven will have a one of the shadow Doberman kind of keep an eye on him and alert Ven if there's ever any kind of shift in personality, mannerisms, anything slightly out of order to alert him. And will relay what he saw to the others and the idea of Shiloh peering into Siren's mind if possible.
Okay. Everyone reconvenes back together again, shares information that they found. Thodane will return as well. Okay, I found some allies that haven't gone to sleep. It seems that it was last night at a specific time. If you went to bed at just after midnight, this is when it all took place. So, Isabella, unfortunately, she's not. She's
Max, I swear to God, my
Tessa as well. She's not around. Worf and Crane from the reserve is though, and Caspian is as well. So those two are there. They're available.
Okay.
I've spoken a bit further with the guildmaster. He says that only a third of his people are awake. They were called to the sort of bad time, really. All of them falling asleep just within the same period that this effect was going on. Some of their people don't need to sleep, and that's most of the people that we're reaching out to. I spoke to the Jedi Umbra as well. Sylvia is awake. She is in the fire plane, but she can come at a moment's notice.
Is her daughter alright?
Yeah, she seems to be fine. Her family are all awake, she said. So we have at least a few people there. She even mentioned getting some allies together as well. So it looks like it's all hands on deck.
Have you heard what the situation in Tres Valaris may be?
I tried to reach out to a few of them. None of them have responded.
Shit. Okay. Well, our numbers are limited, but we should start forming up a plan as soon as we can.
Well, Mobius and I were at the factory. I don't know what Talon has discovered about the Dream Factory, but the power surged before it went out, and the power went somewhere. I have a limited understanding of any of this works, but it seemed to have gone underneath the city. If it is connected to this, it seems to be as the Rolandiers were asleep when they gave the orders to shut the machines off. If that was connected to this, then they probably used the energy somehow, and it must have gotten to the dreamscape somehow. So maybe downstairs there's a portal somewhere. Maybe we can use that to get there. It's at least worth checking out.
Okay, we can give it a try. I did see in the memories how the doorway looked like in some of the machinery. Don't know how much of a help I can be to construct it, but has anyone ever seen a half-moon symbol and what it means?
Next.
Have we, DM?
You can roll a religion check if you want to.
Religion. I'm not. Okay.
I wouldn't think for now would know about symbols from cultures above the ocean.
Okay. Half moon symbol. There are a few that use crescent moons, one of them being Sahanin. The representation of the moon, it comes in many different factors. Most people see it as her watchful gaze over the world, a protective aura, a power that is bestowed upon creatures to protect themselves through the night and to show the sort of spirits as well, to usher a sort of bridging between death and reality. It is a spiritual plane for the most part. Now, the moon itself is, well, no one really knows what it is. Some people depict it as a god, some people depict it as just a space within the astral sea. But it has two sides, the dark side and the light. The light side is typically what represents the life, the afterlife, the spirits, that longevity of nature continuing to prosper. The dark side is the twisted elements of that. Not all spirits go punished. Some deserve only darkness. The moon, including Sahanin, represents that sort of two sides. Sahanin, for the most part, has been seen as a very lawful, very loving, the mother of the pantheon. But the saying, a mother's scorn comes with a reason. She has a wicked dark side to her that has been seen only briefly, and that is what represents the dark of the moon. It also hides the secrets, the ill fates, the things they don't want you to see, that light should not shine upon. A division between the two, though, isn't something that Sahanin would really represent. She is either one or the other. She has never been both at the same time. This half moon is almost a symbol of bridging between perhaps a more esoteric space into one that isn't as tangible and real. This is perhaps some cult. No symbology towards the gods, no symbology towards religion that you know of. This is perhaps its own subsection, its own people have prayed to or believe in. One other thing that it could be. In it, the half moon. The only reason you describe it as a half moon is because that's what you see. You see a black void split in half with a white void, bright and shining. Perhaps it is a merging of two worlds instead. Two sides coming to one. Since in the depiction is a split down the center. Perhaps this is a cult that is trying to bring two things together.
Nah.
Nah, couldn't be
No,
that.
go with that.
It is
That one.
fucking paprika, bro. Oh my God,
We are so cooked.
we are so cooked.
Nah, we'll go with the second option. It's just a cult. They're just a normal cult.
Cult.
We'll ignore the third option.
A secret third option. It's both at the same time.
What about secret fourth option? It's just a prank. It's just simply a prank.
Oh, Max, you
Yeah,
jokester.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, ha!
Got you guys.
Got you guys. You can actually really sleep. It's fine.
Can we check in on Diplor as well? See if he's up.
Sure. You reach out to him. Yeah.
I'm assuming you've heard the news.
Yeah, Gilgamesh has told me.
Listen, we need all hands on deck with this one. And you've been around for a long time.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's fucking rude.
And you know about him. Could really use your help.
Yeah, well, Gilgamesh has already planned everything, so we're on our way.
Okay. Gives Fennel a look. Yeah, Gilgamesh is on his way, apparently.
Fuck's sake.
Apparently, yes. If you know anyone else who might be of help and is still awake, we've also had our few share of discoveries.
No, it's just the three of
Would you-
us.
Three?
Maeve. It's great.
Okay.
I think your friend Mobius already met her.
Okay. Well, meet us at the agency, I suppose. You know where it is.
Yeah, we know it well.
They blew it up.
Bitch. Well, see you soon then.
Yeah, we'll be there in... How long is it going to take? 4 hours?
Okay. Stay safe.
Yep.
Wait, is the
Weird
third person the tiefling?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maeve.
The one that
Maybe.
The psycho.
flirted with you, question mark. Weird question. Can I check if Smiles is up?
Okay.
You
want a
want-
message?
Yep.
You reach out with a message, you just hear songs playing.
That checks out.
At least that technically means they're awake,
I
I
guess.
think. Unless they put me on like a dial phone, like...
Unless they go to sleep to music.
You did reach
Ah.
the other side. So, maybe you heard
Yeah.
some.
That
Mhm.
means they're awake. Okay. Well, that's good, technically, I think.
Is it?
Look,
They might
man,
still.
they fucking killed the
still call
races, so I think they're kind of on our side.
Considering Gilgamesh is now on their way here and they are known to kill crime bosses,
They can fucking put it on hold for the moment. Like,
Pause.
time out,
Reach out
guys. Time
to
out.
the governess.
Oh, shit, good question.
good point.
You reach out?
Governess.
Yep.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, good. You're still awake. You haven't heard from Gilgamesh already, have you?
No.
All right. Don't go to sleep. You won't wake up.
National crisis.
International.
This is quite an interesting proposition to put to me, okay? Don't sleep.
Well, it's.
I was just
yeah,
about to go to
but-
bed as well.
Well, don't do that. Go do something else. Something that'll keep you up.
I'm extremely tired,
that's-
though. Is this really necessary?
It's not a prank. I wish it was. That'd be a pretty good one, actually. Should have done that. No. Issues with the dreamscape. Gilgamesh is coming to help, and yeah, I'm very confused by all this. This is so far beyond what I thought I'd be getting involved in.
Well, I was looking to get involved into my covers and hot cocoa, but I can't do that now. Well, good luck with whatever you're doing. If you need help, let me know. I'll see what strings I can pull.
Yeah, we'll see. We're trying to work out who's still awake at the moment.
So this is a
people are
problem worldwide, then?
worldwide. So if there's anyone you want to reach out to, you might want to do that. Conversely, looks away from the group, steps away a little bit. There are some houses that are free, for right for the picking. By the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, not the fucking priority right now.
Which ones?
So you know the leaders of the houses who run Sissy?
Yes, I know.
Well, they're all gone.
I'll send someone straight away.
Cool. And yeah, a little bit of a commission for information would be great.
Of course. You know me. I like to help out my own.
Excellent.
Unbelievable.
Just hit the guys who actually do bad shit. I don't know if there's any
That's all
members
of
of
them.
the houses. Great. Easy.
Yes.
Have fun.
Thank you. And I'm definitely going to stay awake now.
Fennel, could you also contact Zuna since you're one of the only ones who can talk to her?
Oh, right. Yeah. So, all right. Thanks. Speak to you soon.
Goodbye.
And then Fennel will call Zuna.
Mm-hmm.
Just calling everybody.
Pretty much.
Me too, apparently.
The phone call episode.
Yeah.
I love this was Max's genuine attempt to get us to stay away from 20 NPCs, and we still found a way.
Time to reconnect.
Still
with
trying to remember all the
of them.
fucking accents and what their personalities are after not playing this game for 3 weeks. Great stuff.
You should not have given us unlimited sendings. Why would you do that?
Because we bullied a teenager.
Yeah, that was funny. So, you reach out to Zuna. Connections made. Hello?
Oh, great. Zuna. Oh, great. You're still around.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard the announcements.
I heard, but I didn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm calling for. They don't go to sleep. There's a big issue with the dreamscape. People are going to sleep and not waking up.
Okay.
It's affecting the world. I don't know whether that means anything to you, or you have any knowledge on this that might be helpful.
I don't know anything about the dreamscape. My world never had it. So, for me, it's a new thing, new concept entirely to dream of something nice.
Oh.
Ask her about
So you are
this.
affected by a dreamscape now that you're here.
Yes, I am. I think
Well-
it's something to do with this world.
Well, yeah. Don't go to sleep for now. Might need help if you're around and available.
Well, I don't have anything else better to do, so I may as well. Where are you at the moment?
We're back at our house.
Okay, I'll come over.
Right. See you soon.
She'll start heading over.
Right. And
Technically, we're at the
Zuna's on the
agency
way.
right now, but
Doesn't matter.
Details.
I thought we reconvened at the house.
Doesn't matter.
It's fine. Oh, there's Zuna. She appears.
Do we want to ask Kilvin to help? Because he could maybe help with the not sleeping part, because Faye and shit. I don't know. Might
Max
as well
is
be.
so done with us.
Everyone.
Honestly,
So fucking
not even
done.
fucking joking. I had to take 3 seconds to remember who the fuck Kilvin was. The name just so I was like, who's that again? I know the name. Who is it?
Faye shadow bitch.
Why are they using American temperature units all of a sudden?
Can
You reach
I
out to him?
reach out to his...
Sure.
I swear to God.
Yeah. You reach out to him. You hear him just say, 5 sheep, 6 sheep, 7 sheep, 8 sheep,
Kilvin,
9
It's
sheep,
fucking-
I'm
10
going to
sheep,
punch you when I see you next time.
11 sheep, 12
Kilvin.
sheep.
You're not funny, bro.
Yes, he is.
Oh, are you awake?
Very much so. I'm
What a
assuming you're
shame.
very much aware of the situation.
Everyone's having a lovely little sleep right about now. Why are you still awake? Why don't you join them?
I'm gonna ignore your sass for this one time and going to ask very clearly, and I hope you can answer in the same clear manner as I don't have time to waste. And I think I've been at least enough pleasant to you for you to return this small favor. Do you want to help us in this or not? Yes or no? Straight answer.
How much time do I have to consider this?
4 hours.
You know me, I prefer to be an advisor.
Any help is welcomed.
But also a silent observer.
Well, we can always use eyes on terrain. If you just happen to be narrating out loud, I mean, not your fault if somebody overhears.
Oh yes, the child who fell into the pit of creation needs my
Yes,
eyes.
yes. We've been over it. I was chucked into the well of creation. 4 hours.
4 hours. How about now? And just appears next to you.
So is that a yes?
It's a maybe.
All right.
Hello,
Kilvin.
Kilvin.
That's the closest I'll probably...
Sienna, the High Priestess. Hello.
Not quite yet.
No, but
Not
you
even
are,
working on
though.
it.
All right. I think a maybe is the closest we'll get to a yes from him.
It certainly will be.
So it is
If
close
we
to a
didn't
yes.
have more important things to
Somewhat.
do, right?
We'll take that.
We'll take it. Other people who are going to be helping should be here soon. Until then, we plan and discuss. If there's
What-
anything you know that you can share,
What is this? Is this the stragglers? Is this the leftovers? What are we doing here?
the best we can do.
Best you can do, and this is it.
Well,
What, do you have the one that can disintegrate people on their way too?
yeah.
Oh, and Caspian.
Oh. Alright, I just have to be a killjoy.
So, be nice.
Or you'll send your lapdog on me. Oh,
No, I'll just kick you out.
fine. I'll behave.
Kilvin, have you have you been underneath the city? Like, very, way, way underneath?
Why the fuck would I want to go down there? It's all dark, gloomy, and filled with, well, depression. Not something I want to be writing
So you know
about.
what is underneath there.
Of course, I know everything.
You know the path to there?
Of course I do. Sometimes I have to walk as well. I can't just always appear.
So you could
Thank
lead us
you.
there.
I could. But will I?
You could tell us.
But why should I? I like to be impartial. Why do I have to pick
You
a
don't
Well,
need to
just
side?
because you show us the way there doesn't mean we'll succeed.
Doesn't
what
mean
if-
we'll go.
We'll still be at a lot of risk, even if we find the way.
I would lose credibility with my peers.
Well, if you just happen to take a walk to there for no particular
you have
reason,
peers?
just happen to follow.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that so hard to think that I could have friends? That I could have people that are like me? That like to share stories and recount regalias?
It suggests that they have a similar interest to you in the way you do things.
Well, to be fair, they aren't from this world, so I guess you have a point there.
Right. And then, do you not need to sleep?
What would I need to sleep for? That's boring.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, think of it as a beginning of another interesting story. You can tell them. Every tale needs material to work with.
Very
And you'll
true.
get the front row seats to the.
He just kind of like puts his hand,
Okay.
pushes Ben aside. Mobius,
Oh, no.
we've not actually really met, have we?
I don't believe we have.
Well,
Did we even see each other at the?
I certainly saw you.
Like-
Yeah.
Have you done anything with that earthen clove yet? Or is it still sitting in your pocket?
Well, to be honest, it feels like it's been one thing after the next. There
Right.
hasn't been really time to do something about it, unfortunately.
So are you just lazy or stupid?
Well, I'm gonna say taking a big risk, so stupid. It has its uses. I've done some good with it. Even knowing the risk it carries.
It's just fascinating to me that it still stays with you for this long. And the fact that, well, this is what really made you, let's be honest.
It's kind of like it made me?
Well, Oleana was always very skillful. But even she had things she could never completely avoid. That she'd need to use as a tool for her own needs. Even today, you were told that it's impossible to put all of those little pieces in your matrix together as one, yet you still cannot see the thing that binds Earth together.
Wait. When we first encountered Oleana, the rock was compared to a matrix, was it not?
And it was in her shoulder.
In her shoulder.
Yeah.
My question is, was it a person before? Like, did Oleana block it out of something, or
As far as we know, have been into that. She got that from. Wait, fuck, I might be confusing campaign now here. Wait. No, I think I'm not. I think we were told this. She has a connection to the Earth plane, and this was some sort of gift from someone at the Earth plane.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we were told this in this campaign. I hope. Otherwise, that's metagaming. But yeah, so it was a gift from someone at the Earth plane.
so you're saying it stayed with me. Does that mean it has some sentience to it?
I'm just curious. It's your... It could be your crux. It was the thing that made you as you are. It could be the thing to dismantle you altogether, and yet you carry it with you, none the same. That is respectable. Or foolish. I guess I will find out after this expedition. Once I get to know you a bit more.
Well, it hasn't tried yet.
Yet.
No.
Yet. And he writes down in his journal that just appears in shadow. Yet.
Okay. So then, we check. Well, we wait for everyone who will be coming here to help, and then we go down, try to find a way to open this teleport so we have a stable connection between here and the dream realm. What do we do once we're inside?
I mean, we try and find those who are asleep. I assume, try and see if we can wake them up on that side.
And if we can't,
And we
it would be
kill
a
whoever's
lot of...
doing it.
Because trying to wake them up, there's a lot of people. It would take forever. You saw how it was with just the three of us. I feel like it's better if we just aim for the source, as dangerous as it is.
But
And
what
we're
if
only
they're not
gonna
able
have-
to return if we kill whoever's doing it? What if they're stuck there?
We don't have to kill him immediately.
Might learn more as we get in there as well. About to say, maybe we aim for someone who knows more about the dreamscape, like Kulu.
Really?
They might be able to confirm or deny, because, like Ven said, if we're trying to get everyone awake, I feel like that could take years.
Yeah.
Whatever this thing is, it has influence over the dream realm. I'm pretty sure if we manage to kill it, remove it somehow, or at least disable it, maybe the Karlach will be able to restore things, return people.
Maybe.
It is the guardian of that realm still. So we aim for the people that we know more about the dream realm, try to wake them up or free them wherever they are, and then we deal with the main threat. But
Yeah.
Thorn, what do we do if we face your friend?
I don't know. Siren could have done anything to her. She might not even be the same person, but I gotta live in hope. So please don't hurt her. But if it
You
means
think-
saving yourself or saving someone else, then do it. She wouldn't want to hurt someone.
Do you think there's any chance you could get through to her?
I might be able to. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll try.
Well, we have time to spare. For now, we can try what Shiloh suggested, peer into Siren's mind. I don't know if we should wait right before we leave to do that. It might alert him.
Yeah.
But also we're losing precious time. Opinions? We do it now or right before we go?
For
But yeah.
As you're planning for what to do next, a blue light shines from the exterior of your detective agency where you're currently huddled together. As you see it, it almost looks like fire shooting upwards like a tornado. As you look out and open the door to see what it is, expecting danger, you find standing to greet you straight away the two guild cherry-picked hero members that you're used to seeing, the vampire individual and as well as the guild master. But behind them, you see a huge and impressive display of blue feathers that are wreathed in flame. As standing behind them, you see this large phoenix made of fire, as well as this trail of almost like starlight that just trails from behind as the fires dissipate. The embers themselves, rather than looking like small little fires, they are twinkling like stars, and they kind of burn in and out and just continue to burn off, and they never seemingly end. They just continue to drift off into the sky, eventually returning to the rest of the cosmos. But it lands there, huge and impressive. And you can see another individual between their legs as well, as this phoenix shrinks down, and you see it convert into this humanoid figure. A tall, elven, slender, long, silver white hair trailing past his shoulders, very prim and proper standing. And beside him stands a humanoid, a human man, with a sort of loose tunic placed upon them, short but also long, mixture of dark hair, and their skin is fairly tanned for the most part. The thing that stands out with them the most is their eyes, one being red and one being green. The irises completely changed within pigment. The two of them stand there, and you see the guildmaster walk up. I've brought as many powerful allies as I can. We have tried to reach out further. More are coming. I hope you have a plan.
Some semblance of it, yes.
Good.
And then we'll explain what he just said to everyone else.
Okay. As this communion of people begins to gather, more eventually arrive, and we're going to end the session there, as it will give you enough time to plan what you want to do next. But there we are, we're back again. Next session next week, hopefully so. Going into episode 30. Fucking hell, 30 of chapter 2. We're deep in it. I know.
Tuesday shows up, imagine.
I mean,
I feel like they would.
We know.
Just like all in a coma for a week. Just wake
Like,
up a month later. Like
there is enough crossover in between the Tuesday NPCs and the Sunday NPCs that someone could reach out to us and be like, "Hey yo, worldwide issue. Do you want to help?" There is enough crossover.
That would be so fucking funny. You guys have to wait until Tuesday to find out.
in 2 days.
The thing is, Tuesday was just in a downtime, which arguably should put us before Sunday in the time. I'm confused.
Kind of, because
maybe it happened when we were in the Fey realm and we just didn't notice.
less time passed in Tuesday than in Sunday, I think.
Maybe
Tuesday just lose all of their downtime.
We just cut it off.
Well, we already did that. We already lost our downtime because I fucked up.
I thought it was the 7th, but people are saying it's the 17th. What happened?
What is? Oh.
What day is it?
What day is it? Anyway, that's us. Thank you very much for watching today at Still Hearts. We have more campaigns to come. Tuesday, we have a session happening. Wednesday, we'll be doing a chit chat. Friday, we'll have another session of Feyre as well. And then back again with Still Hearts again. So we're back on the gravy train. Here we are once again. We've had a little bit of a break. There will be a break later on in August as well. But we'll get to that when it happens. Hopefully, we'll have some exciting new stuff to bring to you guys for that period as well, which are recording behind the scenes, so wait for that. And to know when that all happens, follow us on YouTube, so subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, as well as Twitch. We do stuff live on Twitch, mostly our Wednesday stuff and all of the streams as well. So watch us there, everything at rollxplay, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.